What's up, people? What's going on, everybody? I'm getting this. I am not at home, as you see. I am in the Marriott. Let me fix this camera. I'm in the Marriott right now, but got caught tomorrow, right over here in Cumberland. So what we gonna do is we gonna watch the video together and break a few things down. I will. I'll add the link to join the live panel right now in the comments section. And if anybody wants to join in and go and break down this video with me, feel free to join in. Hold on, I'm about to share my screen with y'all and pull up. I'm gonna pull up the video. Y'all know I'm not all techno savvy. This shit takes me a little bit. I really wish I was at my regular computer and had my mouse. This just sucks. I just got a message in talking about be careful of porn bombers. Man, y'all porn bomb me. I'm gonna troll the shit out of you. All right, all right. All right, I got the video pulled up, y'all. Sorry, y'all just gotta look at me while I do this shit. We got JAFO. Good luck on court. I appreciate you, bro. Bebo said video calling from 2001. This week got me tripping. Burrito Tales. Hopefully everything turns out in your favor. I appreciate all of y'all. Thanks a lot. I will keep exposing these cops. And I always say this, man. They created me. They created this monster. All right, so that video started where I got arrested. We're gonna start it at right there. Let me check the chat. I got a few people. I got a few people who want to join. If anybody want to come, so basically, what I'm about to do is we're gonna watch this video together of the full arrest, and we're gonna watch the video of this full arrest, and we're gonna look for what I'm charged with. I'm charged with disorderly conduct and obstructing and hindering. Here's Omaha News Now. Omaha, he's on here. What's going on, my boy?
Just worried about this case as well, man. We both got trial dates soon.
You said as well. You're worried?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not worried, but we both got court dates, so we'll see what happens then and there. That's what we can say about that.
Yeah. So Floyd is the person in the video right here with the black on. Jack, what's going on? Hey, Floyd, the real tell say we're the iconic duo.
Yeah, I appreciate the compliment, man.
Except for me, I'm fighting this shit till my freedom gone. I'm fighting this shit, Floyd. I'm all lefts and rights.
Well, we'll see, man. I support your decision, man. Whatever you want to do.
They gonna play with me, bro. I'm already prepared for the bullshit, but it is
Hey,
what
man,
it
that's
is.
all. That's what happens when you deal with kangaroo courts. You got to prepare for the BS, you know?
Well, see, this is where I'm stuck at, right? Because
Mm.
they know they're wrong, but they're still prosecuting.
That's
So
that's
so so that right there in itself is scary. That right there in itself is a little bit nerve wracking.
yeah. It's part of the norm when you're dealing with a corrupt government system. That's why they call it the kangaroo courts. They don't believe in the Constitution. And when you try to pull up federal laws about jury trials and stuff, they try to quote their state laws, acting like it overrules federal law. So they only hear
Well,
federal law in Maryland, according to what I've been dealing with in these court systems.
well, in our case, um, we didn't break state law either.
That's what I'm saying. We didn't do
There's
nothing
no
illegal.
so we don't even got to skip and use the federal system to beat this shit. Um, businessman said Omaha takes plea deals. Rolando, go on, dude. Look, me and Floyd talk about this shit all the time. I'm on Floyd's ass. He. Hey, look, that's my boy. He do what he do. I'm built. I'm gonna say this. Me and Floyd come from a different background. I haven't been to jail for real shit, as most of y'all know. You know what I'm saying? I'm these charges right here. This ain't shit. This is a nap. This is a this is a nap if the worst happened. You know what I'm saying? So this will be the this will be the pettiest shit I ever been to jail for. Um. So yeah, I ain't gonna go on. Me and Floyd have our conversations off camera,
That's right.
but but he said arrest traffic stops, not going to bully Rolando. They not going to bully me into a corner. Y'all seen it. Even in this fucking video, Floyd, you were there when the cameras was off. Tell them people, bro. I never identified my, even at the motherfucking jail. They didn't even ask me, because if they asked me, I would have did it. But even after arrest, I never identified myself. They just found my ID in his car.
Yep. And how they find my car, man? That's the crazy part, man. They literally found my car and searched it. We weren't even parked at the scene or nothing.
Hey, bro, they thugged this out, bro. They thugged this out. I'm gonna give them. I'm coming right back at them too. I'm gonna give them everything they want.
Well, man, I get to see how your case works out, man. I get to see in action, man. I get to see you in action tomorrow.
Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not. Sorry, I'm pouring myself a drink. I'm not.
Man.
I'm not going. I don't have high expectations.
Of course, dealing with the corrupt system, they're gonna find some way to try to convict you. But I think you're gonna win this case, and that gives me hype hopes to go to trial the following day. Because his trial is on the 24th, mine's on the 25th. I don't know why they can't just have us together, but I guess
I don't want us to be together.
Oh, you know?
Nigga, why? So I get to fight it and you get to cop out? Nigga, what?
I never cop out. I don't know what you're talking about.
Man, look.
I already told you what I'm doing, and what I'm doing is legit. So
what I'm doing is legit. I'm using. Look, the court is for justice. Right now, I'm asking for justice for us because we were not served justice. Our rights were violated. Our freedom was taken. Our property was taken. I mean, technically, what happened? If me and you did what they did to us, that would be kidnapping.
You're right about that.
It would be strong arm robbery. Yeah,
that's how it is, man. These cops don't care, man. But when they do it, it's them doing their jobs.
Yep, so I don't know, exactly. So here we go. I'm going to play this video. Okay. Mark Sullivan said, "Am I anti-mask?" I am anti-mask, but I'm not anti-rules. I do understand. I'm anti-mask, but I'm not going to go to someone's place of business where they have a rule to put on a mask and not put on a mask. I'm not going to. Yeah. I'm not going to fight that.
Yeah. And one more thing before you start the video. I wear my mask for the simple reason is that we have a pandemic in this country still. They might not be talking about it, but it's still going on. That's why I wear my mask, because it helps me prevent to get that sort of virus that
Hey, whoa.
Yeah, something happened with his live. Something must have happened. But yeah, man. Let's wait for him to get back on here, man, because this is not my live. This is not my life. So let's wait for him to get back on here. Yeah, that's why I wear a mask, though. I wear a mask for safety and health reasons. That's why. Because cops like that deal with a lot of people. They deal with a lot of people every day. And you don't know if they got it. So that's why I wear mine. So I can, make sure I don't get sick or anything like that,
Uh-huh.
Because you don't know what they deal with. These police officers deal with a lot of people every day.
Well, we're not going to talk about the pandemic because of YouTube guidelines. So we ain't going. That's all. That's all.
I apologize. My bad.
So let's roll with this video. Hey, she thugged you out, bruh.
I need ID from you guys, please. Hi, can you tell me what you guys are doing here? Hey, how are you? Any idea?
No idea.
Okay.
Is your video showing all the way? Mine's skipping.
It's clear on my end.
Oh, this might be my laptop then.
There's a vehicle up the street that's parked on the left
How's the
side
sound?
of the roadway.
That's all right. I can hear it.
This guy's just filming me and looking at me, and that's how I get a picture. Can I get an ID from you, please? I need to see your ID. Okay?
Not even 3 minutes on the scene. Look, she thugged you out.
I'll make sure you don't have ID. Okay?
People pay attention. This is a Fourth Amendment violation.
If you have an ID, I
Oh,
need
whack
an
in
ID.
my pockets.
I need to
I
see your
don't
ID.
consent to searches. You know I don't consent to searches.
I'm not searching you. I'm
Yes,
looking
you
for an
will.
ID.
You just went in my pocket.
I need an identification.
Bro,
You won't
You
give
just
it
went in
to
my
me.
pocket.
Okay.
You literally just went in my
I
pocket.
did go in your pocket to get an ID because you didn't give me one.
You violated my right.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna
Hey, Trooper,
find an ID.
can I get a name and badge number, please?
Absolutely.
You know you messed up, right?
Maryland State Police.
Get your supervisor.
0414.
0414, Trooper
You
Kyle.
have a right to not tell me who you are.
Yes, I do. What's the crime?
Well, you're on a property that doesn't belong to you. Yes, not get If you have an ID, you're gonna make me get yours out of your pocket too.
I'm exercising my right
Okay, I need an ID
to
from
be
you.
silent.
I need an ID from you for you to get her. I'm gonna have to get it. I don't want to do that, but I'm going to do it if I have to. Okay?
What articulable reasonable suspicion?
Stand
You
still.
really just told me to get the
Stand
car.
still. It's all about
crime.
Okay? Do you have an ID?
Can you give me a reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime?
Well, we have several calls that you're out here videoing a facility that is a state facility.
Is that illegal?
That's not illegal, but the grounds are that this is private property from the Maryland correctional facility, and you're not supposed to be here. So.
Am I staying on their property?
That's your property, right?
What's up with that? What's up with that comment,
Correct.
man?
I'm standing on their
When
property?
you were ever here, you were on the property. Yes.
I never was on
You were
the,
both standing right here.
yep, and it's the same way on that other side.
But you were up here. We all moved this way. We're on the property. You have your ID. If I need to get an ID, or I'm going to have to take it. I don't want to do this, but I will.
I
Or at
refuse.
least can you tell me your name and ID?
No, I refuse to identify myself, officer. Can you call your,
I absolutely can once I get your ID.
You did the right.
You're out here. It's going to be a
Violated my rights.
You have a vest on, don't you?
hey, can you please identify yourself, sir? I'm 52.
I will give you your ID.
Can you hear that echo? Or is that just my? Is that on my end?
Your ID.
Can you identify this?
Yes, I did.
You didn't.
All right. What you guys are watching is what you guys just saw was a Fourth Amendment violation on Omaha. Walked right up to him, went in his pocket. They ain't thugged me out yet, but they thugged you out, bro. They definitely went up and she went all in your shit. Pockets was big as shit. I swore she had two hands in one at one time. God's property says there's a bad echo.
Man, these cops don't care about our rights, man. I must have been the weakest link because she went right through my pocket. She didn't care. I'm the most tough one, you know.
You know what?
Hey, go ahead.
Yeah, so automatically right now, at where Floyd stands in this video, he's done nothing wrong and his rights have been violated. She has not articulated a reasonable suspicion of a crime. She has not. She just literally said, well, you're sitting here with cameras by the prison. We are on a public easement. We are on public property with cameras. That's it. That's it. Floyd was dressed like the SWAT team.
Is that illegal?
No, it's not illegal. Floyd was dressed like the SWAT team. This nigga Bebo been trolling me for years. You saw what he just said. I'm not gonna read his comment out loud.
No, but the whole point is, man, you know, these cops don't care about our rights. And, you know, maybe because of the way I was dressed, she thought I was the weakest link. And that's why she went towards me instead of you. She saw dominance in you, man. She saw the weakest link in me. But either way, she violated my rights. And all that evidence that they found on me will get suppressed in court because she violated my rights. Shouldn't be going to my pockets.
That's what should happen. If they found a kilo of coke in your pocket, that's ill-gotten fruit. That's ill-gotten fruit.
You're right about that. And I didn't do nothing. And that's the argument we're going to use in court to fight them.
0552, Deputy Plummer.
Deputy Plummer with what department, sir?
Union County Sheriff's Department.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
You can tell it's ballistic doesn't have it on the.
You got any weapons on you?
I don't answer any questions, sir.
Yeah, you're in.
What's wrong?
What are y'all doing out here?
What's wrong?
I didn't.
What are you doing out here?
So what you did.
What are you guys doing out here reporting to prison?
What are you doing out here? What are you doing out here? Are you equipped with a body camera?
Say that again?
Are you equipped with the body camera?
You're supposed to swear an oath to the Constitution now.
Well,
Yeah, so you don't respect the
Did you say you
no,
don't
you
swear an
said
oath?
I violated the Constitution.
No, I say you're supposed to swear an oath.
We'll go down and out
Oh.
with me.
So me searching for weapons is
It's
a
a violation
violation?
of my Fourth Amendment rights.
It is?
Yep.
Okay.
Sure is, bud.
Okay. What are you guys doing out here?
So I just want to chime in real
Can I
quick.
ask you a question?
What he just said, this is a big, people have this very misconstrued and cops do it all the time. All the time. How he just said that I'm not violating your rights by searching for weapons. There is a process for that. Those cops have to feel threatened. Now, a cop can stop you for something and do a pat down, not a search, a pat down for weapons, for any obvious weapons they feel during the pat down. Only if there's sufficient evidence that you did something illegal, or
If I
they
was
have
armed
reason
and
to believe
dangerous.
you're dangerous. These cops aren't acting like we're dangerous at all. I'm a roll with. They're very bold. I don't think they feel that we are dangerous people.
You're not answering OFD. Lick me off.
I see that's disrespecting me, yeah.
What exactly does it look like we're doing out here?
Reporting to prison.
Is that illegal?
Oh, is it?
I mean, you're here to enforce the law. If it is, you should do your job and take me to
Is it
jail.
legal?
Our tax dollars pay you to do your job. So if it is illegal, I encourage you to do your job.
Where do you work at?
I don't answer any questions.
You don't answer any questions.
See, they don't care about our constitutional rights, man.
It's clear that you guys don't respect the Constitution. It's very clear. Oh, I hope
It's crazy how these cops don't care about our rights.
Here's your identification back. There you go. So are you going to give me the identification, tell me what you're doing here? Or am I going to have to go and get the identification from you? Because
That was a lawyer.
I can't see you. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know who you are. You're on private property. I'm not talking to you. I was not talking to you. I'm talking to this gentleman. So I need some ID, at least you to tell me who you are, okay? That's all I'm asking.
If you can give me articulable
Debo is completely wrong about this.
It's just for you on state property, dressed as you are.
I know you my troll, Bebo, but this is not even a shot to you. This comment on the bottom of the screen is 100% wrong. First off, we were not detained at this point.
Nope, we were not
detained.
We were not detained.
We were not detained.
Even though she said we wasn't.
That search, there was not. That search was not legal at all. That search was not legal. I promise you that. This is why we all have to study the law and learn police procedure. We at this point in time, we are not detained, and you're about to find out in a few minutes.
Yup.
Your identity,
I'm not on state property.
You were on state property
I
when I
was
got
not
here.
on
Yes,
state
you were.
property.
You were standing right there.
No, I was not.
You were indeed. However, you don't have any kind of.
Are you aware? Are you aware that everything I've done on since I've been here is recorded? So when you're saying you're saying on
the
property,
link is down in the
Every
comments,
right
guys. If you want to join,
but I need to know who you are.
if you give me reasonable articulable suspicion, I will identify myself.
I am saying my suspicion is
Did you
that
guys hear that?
You are completely your identity is completely. You have no identity. You identifying marks or.
Before we talk about how this bitch is stuttering, before we talk about how Corporal Kyle is stuttering and don't know what the hell to say, I'm going to pay attention to what she just said. I asked for reasonable, articulable suspicion. Nothing she says, comes across that. Nothing she said. And to be honest, at the point where I pause this video, she hasn't said a damn thing. She ain't do nothing but stutter. I'm gonna run that back a few seconds. This bitch don't know what she talking about.
I will identify myself.
I am saying my suspicion.
You heard me say I will identify myself. If you give me this is cooperating. This is cooperating while exercising your rights because I am cooperating. If she gave me reasonable suspicion of a crime, I would have identified myself.
Every right to record, but I need to know who you are.
You
see that?
If you give me
You have
reasonable
every right to
articulable
record, but they just
suspicion,
wanna
I
know
will
who you are.
identify myself.
I am saying my suspicion is that you are completely your identity is completely. You have no identity identifying marks or anything. You're in a place.
Nigga, spit that shit out.
A facility, and I can't tell who you are, what you look like, anything.
And what crime is that? What statute am I breaking?
I didn't say a specific statute. I'm saying it's suspicious that you are in this place at this time in this manner, hiding your identity and being.
You go to the station. Sergeant's there. You can't leave.
Okay, but what crime? What gives you reasonable articulable suspicion
My
to
suspicion is
identify?
I don't know what you're doing, and it's suspicious because not everybody walks around with their identity completely hidden and with vests on that look like ballistic vests, and just very many people have run by and said it's suspicious and they're afraid that something's going on.
Okay, I can understand that very clear.
Okay.
But I still need a reasonable articulable suspicion for you to identify
I don't
me.
know because I'm in the middle of an investigation. I'm in the middle of investigating you, of what you are doing. That's what I'm here for.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know. There could be absolutely nothing going on. That's fine.
Okay, with
but
all due
that's what I'm here for, to investigate what could be going on, which I don't know.
with all due respect, ma'am,
Yes.
you trying to feed your curiosity isn't a reason
No,
for
it's
me to
not my
identify
curiosity.
myself.
We've got several phone calls saying there's two men out here dressed in black and have what appears to be ballistic vests.
I'm not dressed in black.
He's all dressed in black. You have what appear to be other people in ballistic vests. Okay?
Okay, all I need you to do is explain to me what law have I broken.
I'm explaining to you that I am investigating the suspicious circumstances.
And with all due respect, it's not my job to help you investigate.
Okay, it is your job though to get the identification.
And under
So that I
what?
can
Under
further
what?
investigate
Under what
whatever's going
statute?
on. If nothing's going on, you can go and
Under what statute? Am I being detained right now?
You're not being detained.
Okay,
You
cool.
violated my rights even though I wasn't detained.
Walk off on this bitch.
No, I got you.
I'm being detained. What am I talking to this bitch for? That's what I was like. Hold up, wait a minute. Like, hold up, I'm out of here.
Don't need that mess too.
Hey, sir, what's your name and badge number?
Preston, ID number 6305.
I appreciate that, sir. I wish you a safe day.
What are you guys trying to do? I'm trying to understand.
I would tell you if I answered questions, but I don't answer questions, sir.
Okay.
I exercise my right to the Fifth Amendment.
Okay.
Trap society. I'm flabbergasted that this shit is going to court. I can't even spell that word. Look.
Hey, they out to get us though, man. They trying to make an example out of us.
It left. It was on the other side there.
Gotta appeal this and everything. I'm already thinking what I'm gonna be doing.
All right, y'all. I'm just gonna say this right now. You guys normally I don't ask this shit, but there's 27 people in the live. Please hit a like. I got court tomorrow. Floyd got court the day after that. But right now we held in court of public opinion right here, right now. So please hit a like and hit help the YouTube algorithm out, and so we can get this out here a little bit more. But oh, my man, Trap Society. I grew up in Maple Ridge. I'm very familiar with what they do out there. Very familiar. And I will be coming out there soon.
You violated my Fourth Amendment right.
But I don't have an ID for either of these guys, and they're not.
If you want to file
It even says we weren't detained.
Oh, I can go to your sheriff's office and file it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So that's why you got a form on you?
No.
That officer needs to brush up on the Constitution.
No, well, you'll have to come to our office to be able to file that.
And
have to
you're
identify
the
yourself.
worst one everyone you
Okay.
You're the worst
Thank you.
one.
I appreciate
Okay,
it.
so now here's what we're gonna do. You guys can't be on state property. We're asking you to leave state property.
Where is the line of state property?
This is all state property. State
Okay, am I on state property right
Now
now?
you're in a road and you can't be a pedestrian in the road.
Well, here's the problem. There's no sidewalks. So where's the
Okay.
sidewalks at?
Right. I'm not forcing you guys,
Do you have a vehicle?
but you guys gotta can't say
Well, you say stay off of state property. I want a formal understanding of where the state property began, because I'm pretty sure I wasn't on state property.
You were both standing over here, behind that line.
We never crossed that line, and this is all on camera, so you will be held accountable for what you're saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We're just asking you to leave.
I own it.
And you can't stay on the road because that's illegal too. I'm just saying you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
He couldn't wait to say that shit.
I'm asking you right now.
So we're gonna
Fucking
decline
Peter
that.
Griffin.
You're asking us.
Okay. So now you're declining that request.
You're asking me to do
I'll get
something.
some
not
calls
demanding.
I thought I requested a supervisor already,
I understand that, but not one of
and
the
I still
boys
haven't
failed.
gotten one.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
you're
what
more
I'm
than
saying.
welcome to go to the barrack and talk to the supervisor. There's only one sergeant on duty. He has to stay at the barrack. He is there. I will give you my card with the address and phone number for that.
Absolutely.
I would definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely, please. That's
There's
that's
that.
what I like.
You guys want to file any kind of complaint? That's the phone number, or to go there and call.
Absolutely.
problem.
Please
But like I
do.
said, you
And
guys
you're the
can't.
problem too. He's been cordial and professional.
All right.
He's been a little bit of an asshole, but he's still being court-going professional. You two are the problem.
You guys can't, unfortunately, stay here. State property doesn't. The prison's called us. They want you guys.
You need to stop filming the prison property right now. Both of you need to stop filming the property.
Under what? Under what?
So are you?
Hey man, that cologne you got on is all right, bro.
Of the Department of Public Safety, you have to have written permission to be filming. So both of you are currently in violation right now by continuing to film me after I tell you to stop.
Okay.
And you're continuing to do that. Do you acknowledge that? Both of you acknowledge that you're.
I acknowledge that I am filming you on from public property.
Yep.
I am filming
this is private property.
Hey, how about this?
Where? I was just told I was in the public roadway.
Both of you are confirming that you're still filming me.
Show me where.
Okay, this is public roadway, and this is where I'm filming from. So what?
Okay. Like I said, this is state property. We are telling you to leave state property. You cannot stand in the road, and that's illegal.
I'm surprised this is even going to court, bro. But I'm not. It's not shocked. But it's not. It's the normal, man. You know?
I'll definitely see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Excuse me. I want to make sure I don't impede traffic. Thank you.
Are you walking this way or this way?
I had a feeling they were going to arrest us due for the fact that she went to my pocket illegally. She had to come up with something at that point. I hope I do get off, man. I don't put no faith in this system, though. I'm looking forward to the higher courts. But then again, we'll definitely might win in this courtroom, but I highly doubt that. These cops they're corrupt. They're corrupt as they come.
We got 32 people in the chat, man. Let's get those likes up, please.
It helps the algorithm
a little bit.
It helps the algorithm, bud.
I'm hitting this way.
Hey, you stop.
I'm talking one at the sheriff.
Oh.
The cop right there. I'm waving at him. I'm looking at him.
Filming from public?
Everyone's blocking the roadway.
This definitely looks like an obstruction of traffic.
And look at Cumberland cop. He didn't even stop. He just, bro, he drove by. You seen that?
Blocking us off. How are they getting us escorts? Or what? We gonna get escort today or what?
And then they arrest us. Ain't that a bitch?
Tell me I'm sorry, but you were on property again.
This is when they came back.
Property of the prison, which
Yeah.
we already explained to you.
Nobody was on the property.
Yeah, you were right in there. Every camera was pointing toward you were in here, breaking the threshold of here. That is their property. So in saying that, we have to have ID to know who you are and why you're on the property. I have your ID. I need your ID.
That's a good try.
Okay. We're going to detain you until we can identify you. We don't want to do that, but we will if we have to. We're trying.
She
Am I
just
being
made up
detained?
some bullshit,
If
y'all.
you're not going to identify yourself, so that we can identify you.
Detained for the means of identifying you.
Are you going to identify yourself?
Detained for the means of identifying.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear that?
Yeah. And you're,
If I ain't never heard a law get made, oh my gosh, I fucked up.
Filming from public?
Hey yo,
you're on the property. I have your ID. I need your ID.
That's a good try.
Okay. If you don't have
we were detained for the means of identifying. That it does not exist, people. That's not real, people.
Am I being detained?
They made that
You
shit
are
up.
detained if you're not going to identify yourself, so that we can identify you.
Detained for the means of identifying you.
Are you going to identify yourself?
Detained for the means of identifying.
Yeah.
And you're
Who taught you that?
disorderly and disruptive.
Disorderly?
Yeah, disorderly.
Can you explain my disorderly actions?
Yes, the people driving by are being distracted. It's a traffic hazard, and it's disturbing their peace.
So if I was wearing a banana costume, I would be disturbing the police?
So that's
Okay,
my
well, I'm
disorderly
not here to
conduct
provide-
actions.
I'm not
But what
in
I'm
charge of
wearing?
providing sidewalks,
Well,
so
don't make laws without giving reason.
I'm not
Expectations.
making laws. So,
All right.
do you have ID on you that you can provide to me, sir?
So I'm detained at
Do you
525.
have ID that you can provide to me, sir?
I refuse to answer any questions,
Okay,
ma'am.
go ahead and turn around towards the car, please. Can you please turn around towards the car? Can you please turn around towards the car? Thank you. Just
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
pat
you're
you
touching
down
me?
and find an ID. If you'll tell me where it is, I'll get it, and that'll be that. If not,
I don't consent to any searches or
I'm not
seizures.
searching you. I'm looking for ID, and that is the only thing.
She said, "I'm not searching you. I'm looking for
Man, what's
ID."
going on in your
yourself,
pocket?
that would be better. But if you're not going to,
You're going in my pocket?
Keep your hand up, please. Keep your hand up.
Okay, there's your phone. We set it right up there for you.
Okay, now this is a legal search and seizure.
Okay, that's okay.
Fourth Amendment violation.
There.
Okay, all
Okay,
three
no ID
pockets
in
so
there.
far. There we
This
go.
is the third one.
Got
Third
more
pocket.
in that line.
Notice that
No ID
Mr.
in
Bass is
there.
remaining oh so calm, narrating what's
This
going
phone I'm
on.
gonna set
This
up
is what you
here.
do. You record
Okay.
and you narrate what's
Second
happening
seizure.
calmly. Don't yell.
Third.
Don't curse. Don't insult.
I'm not seizing anything, by the way.
Well, you're taking it out of my pocket, which is a Fourth
That's-
Amendment violation.
That's search and seizure right there.
You do not have ID yet.
If I go on somebody's purse and take their money out
If
their
you're not
purse
going to give
and
me
put it
ID,
on the plane, that's still theft.
we'll have to take you back and fingerprint you at the barrack, okay?
All you need to do is give me a reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime, and you'll get an identification.
Back here. Okay? Again, you're not under arrest. You're being detained for identification purposes, okay?
So put me in handcuffs does what?
That is detaining you
It does what?
for informational purposes.
So you're going to get information with handcuffs?
Well, because I need to search you further, and it's for officer.
So you need to, it's officer safety.
Yeah.
So you know I'm not carrying a weapon, but you need to
I
handcuff
don't know
me.
if you're carrying a weapon or not, sir. I haven't had the chance.
You have definitely just searched me.
I did not search you.
Okay.
I did not search you for weapons in any way, shape, or form.
Give me the camera. I don't want to drop it.
This happened in Maryland, Cumberland, Maryland, Harris County audits.
I don't answer any questions. Why did you take the camera off?
Because I can't search his pocket with that in there.
You know that's not
It's a
proper.
compartment that could conceal
Don't play
things.
stupid. Now that you're stopping me from recording this, it's going to be a lot less chaotic.
Yes, this happened in Maryland, people. Cumberland, Maryland.
I don't know if you forgot that.
Cumberland, Maryland State Troopers Barracks. They're the ones responsible for this arrest. I appreciate you, businessman. Thank you. Harris County audits. I am not sure, but my email is in the chat. So feel free to hit me up after or during this live, and I'll email me your phone number and I'll call you. The audit's coming on next. I'm a big fan.
I'm not a big fan, so I'm out. How do I get off this thing?
That's because he gave you a bad.
Nah, he on
bro.
BS, bro. He was on BS with me. I don't want to hear that. He on BS. That's all right though.
He do a lot of good work in the community.
He does, man. But
huh?
Yeah, man. I hope we win this case, man, because when we win, that's a big lawsuit, and that's just the way it is, man. I feel like we got this. I feel like we may not win in the trial courts, but we're gonna win in the appeals. I'm already not putting my faith in Cumberland, because these people, if they were truly for justice, they would have been thrown this case out. This case would have never made it on the docket, and if it did, they would have threw it out. They would have dismissed it after they seen the evidence. So
that's true, and they definitely have seen the YouTube video. I have
the whole town seen it. The whole town seen the video, actually.
Yeah, they blew this up. This shit was on the newspapers. They blew this shit up, and
they did.
They already tried to paint us in a bad light. My email is in the chat. Harris County audits. I welcome all help. Any civil rights lawyers, they are hard to come by. Hard to find lawyers who really want to fight this stuff, because it takes a lot of time. And they're small. These are tiny. These are petty charges. They're bullshit.
Yeah, they don't care about our rights. They don't care about our constitutional rights. They do not care. Dude, if they were for justice, we wouldn't even have to go to trial. They would have dropped all the charges, and that would have been the end of that. But at the end,
when you get to Maryland, the first thing that's going to happen is you get a haircut.
Yep.
That's the very first thing we're gonna do.
That's what we gotta do, man. I'll be there tomorrow, man. I'm gonna support you. Hopefully I can support you while you're in court, be your cheerleader, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna support you. And if you're winning, I know I'm winning. If you beat your shit tomorrow, they gotta throw mine out. Because mine is a lot more, I was way more cooperative to a point, but you
how?
I don't know. I don't think I was cooperative. I don't know. I didn't get a chance. They just took my shit.
So this is the funny part, right? This is the part that makes no sense. They charged us both with the same thing. But they already identified you.
Yep.
So they can't. How could they say you were obstructing? They said I was obstructing because I didn't identify myself. How could you get the same charge when they identified you on their own? They made sure
they got my ID, so I don't see how they got my. I don't see, but it is that when they arrested you, they had to arrest me, man. They had to come with a reason to arrest me. That's why they did that. That's just the way it is.
I'm not giving up, guys. I don't know if I have. I think I got super chats turned on. If anybody wants to help, go ahead and you can super chat. I'm not putting up the PayPal or nothing like that. But if you want to help the channel, this case right now is the reason why you guys haven't seen me doing a lot more audits. I would audit at least once a week if I just can't stack these charges up. I got kids, I got a business to run. I'm a little bit too busy to do this shit.
Well, man, I hope they do the right thing tomorrow, man.
The right thing would be to no process.
Like you shouldn't have to go to trial in this case. This whole case should be thrown out. Like
it should be.
But
if anybody watched that video and saw where we broke the law, please let me know right now. Put it in the chat. I'm gonna drop the link again. You can come on here and explain it to us. We're not gonna argue. We're not gonna yell at you. We're not gonna do anything like that. The link is in the chat, guys. Click the link if you guys want to come up. I'll pull the video back up if you guys saw what's happening. But the same way I went to jail in this video, standing up for my rights, is what I'm prepared to do tomorrow. I'm not playing around with them. My life is good. I got a business to run. I got kids to support. I cannot afford to go to jail. I honestly can't. But I will not let these people trample on my rights. I will not. I will not fold in the face of tyranny. I will make my prayers and I'll go out like a martyr. This is just how they created this monster. I tell y'all this all the time. Long before we had these smartphones and stuff, my rights have been violated, beaten, hurt, illegally arrested. I'm tired of it. And I am only fighting back with information. There's no violence. You guys can look at my record. It's violent. Police have never seen violence from me. I've been beat by multiple cops without ever being violent. I've never been charged with. This is now with me and Floyd walking on the side of a road, holding cameras. We get stopped. They are willing to tarnish our record. I haven't been in trouble in years. They're willing to tarnish our criminal record, risk our freedom, arrest us, fuck our whole lives up just to save their ass. Instead of saying we fucked up. We fucked up.
And you know what's crazy? When I got to the jail, I was only charged with 3 things, right? They hit me with an additional charge as I was getting transferred from the barracks to the actual jail. And you know what's funny? The same jail they said that we were so-called trespassing at, they send us to that same jail. So that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't even make no sense.
Hey, yo, that's crazy. I said, ain't I trespass from here? Okay, so Maryland is not a stop and ID state. Maryland, I repeat, it is not a stop and ID state. A cop can walk up to you and ask you for your ID. You do not have to show it unless they give you reasonable articulable suspicion or you're told that you're under arrest. Not once after I was under arrest was I asked to identify myself, which is fucking ludicrous. It's absolutely ludicrous.
You're right about that.
I was waiting. I was like, okay, well, they're going to tell me I'm under arrest. I'm going to have to identify myself. They're going to get my ID and then roll out. They never even took that route. You're going all the way to jail.
Yeah. And before I leave here, because I'm getting really tired. Before I leave here, man, I want to tell you guys, man, we got to put up the fight. You can't trust the system, especially a court that's willing to allow these charges to go forward as they were real charges. You know, the system is corrupt. They know they're wrong, but they're willing to go all the way. That would just make the lawsuit bigger. But I hope you guys enjoy this live stream, man. We're fighting for your rights, and we're doing what we can.
This is okay. Later on tonight, I'm gonna drop a video of a recent traffic stop. I've been slacking, y'all. Y'all know I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I just so happen to get fucked with by the police, and I exercise my rights. I am not a full-time YouTuber, but I do have 2 traffic stops. One where I got arrested actually because I got a warrant because I missed court for this shit, and there's another traffic stop where you guys are gonna love that one. There's a short that has some of it on there where I fit the description. And then there's another traffic stop where my license came up suspended. That's the most recent one. I was in my Boothane car, pulled me over in Frederick. I didn't even know my license was suspended. They sent me a rookie. But even in that video, the cop acknowledged how in all of my videos, I'm honest, transparent, and my assessment of the situation is always what you see on camera. That's the one thing you can never say. I never get up here and say, oh, it's because I'm black and blah, 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 blah. I never get up here and say, because I honestly never say it's because I'm black. My windows are too dark for them to see who the fuck is driving the car. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. But all my cars, most of my cars, they look gangster than them motherfuckers. So I still think I'm being profiled. So I'm gonna say this. It is Sorry, I'm doing all the behind the scene. I'm the producer, the
Hey,
the
Orlando,
host,
I'm gonna have
everything.
to talk to you later. All right.
All right, homie, I'll holler at you, yo. Hey, yeah, when you come to Maryland, yo, we gonna have fun. I'll see you tomorrow, inshallah.
All right, man. Talk to you later, man. Bye bye.
All right. So they this is what's scary about this. What Omaha was just talking about. This is what's scary. They literally, this is wrong. Y'all just saw the video. You didn't see not one illegal act. I was calm. I was collected the whole time. I did nothing but ask questions and refuse to answer questions. Every question that I asked in there was in preparation for tomorrow. This is when you deal with these people, you ask these questions. What are my disorderly acts? What am I doing that's being disorderly? What did the cop say? The way you're dressed. That doesn't fall under the statute. You got to read your laws. You got to study police procedure. You need to know when I see this all the time. I see this all the time. People send me videos, right? And they're dealing with the police, and then they're asking the cop, "You can't do that, can you?" I'm a newsflash, people. The cops are allowed to lie to you. It is illegal for you to lie to a cop. That's obstruction. It is illegal for you to lie. It is not illegal for them to lie. They can lie their asses off. They can tell you anything. Appreciate you, Becky. Becky O. They lie all the time in interrogation, just like Barrio. Just as he says. This is pay attention, people. Please pay attention, people. This is scary. This is malicious prosecution at its finest. So instead of me going to my shop on Monday, being a productive citizen and going to work, I got to drive an hour in the direction to a place I never fucking go to go stand in court and protect my freedom. Jack, I appreciate you. So y'all share this video, not this one, the original one, or this one. It doesn't matter. Blow this shit up. I just like Omaha said, it's hard to have trust in the system when this type of stuff happens. They fucked up. They made that Corporal Kyle made a big mistake. I do not believe Corporal Kyle maliciously did this. I think Corporal Kyle either was poorly trained or forgot some of her training. Shit, she even had a an officer under her helping her with paperwork. This is terrible. This is terrible. This is thanks, Becky. I appreciate the prayers. This is crazy. So I'm gonna let y'all know. I don't post avidly. YouTubers make a lot of money doing what I do. My channel has generated some decent income, but this is just me doing what I believe. This is me standing up for myself and giving you guys the examples of how to do it and showing you guys the results that I'm getting. You won't always get the same result that I'm getting. I don't get the same results other people get. So understand that. This is nothing more, nothing less. This is a lesson. This is what I have learned to arm myself. When I go to an audit, I hope that we can have a police interaction where the police say, "Hey, okay, we're just coming out. They called us. They wanted to know what was going on. I see that you guys don't want to answer questions. We're going to respect your rights. You sure you don't want to identify? Okay, we're on our way." And I want to be one of the people who can put one of those videos out. I don't care that those videos don't get a lot of views. I do not believe all police are bad. I'm not a fuck the police, fuck the police, fuck the police per people. We need order. We need law and order in our life. Their citizens do need to be protected. I don't believe we don't need police, and I don't hate all cops. I know some pretty fucking decent cops, good people, very good people. Um, but just like I said, they're people. We all make mistakes. People make mistakes. Um, they could get in front of this and stop it, but they're choosing not to. Um, so Psycho Dad Jesse, he just asked an interesting question. Yes, Trap Society, it is a jury trial. Um, Psycho Dad Jesse says, no hate, but I have a question. Do you think the police are racist? Um, um, I do not believe all cops are racist. Okay, I do not believe that. I do believe we all do this. Um, we all what's it called? I've been sipping this whole time, y'all, so I'm not as sharp. I'm trying to think of how I want to say this to y'all. We all profile people, okay? Understand this. I don't get mad at cops for profiling because profiling has solved crimes, it has prevented crimes, et cetera, et cetera. A good cop is going to profile. I'm gonna say this, okay? That does not mean that they should trample on your rights. Profile, ask questions. I hope you stumble up on some dude who's about to kill his wife and family. I hope you stumble up on the guy who's about to rob the bank. Yes, profile. Um, I do not believe all cops are racist, but what I do believe, um, if my father was racist, there would be some things instilled in me. Um, I live in my regular day to day life. Most people don't like the cops. I have to remind myself that I'm not one of those people. Because if I acted that way, you would get a different result from me in these videos. Um, that I do not believe that every cop is racist. I do believe that there were racist people. Racism is taught. Racism definitely taught. Kids are dead proof that racism is taught. That you will see a guy with a Confederate flag, looking like the stereotypical redneck, just fit the script all the way. Confederate flag shirt, Confederate flag tattoo, chewing tobacco in the mouth, dirty ass hat, same dirty ass hat he been wearing for 8 years. You will see that, and their kids, while they might not say anything to you or turn their nose up to you, when their kids walk by, they'll wave. Racism is taught. Racism is taught. I'm glad my kids get to grow up in a diverse area. My kids do not know racism. We do know stereotypes. And I'm gonna tell you this: we profile people every day. If I'm walking down the street by myself in a bad neighborhood and I see four men, white, black, Spanish, whatever, wearing hoods on, wearing hoods, looking like they might be up to no good. I can't see their face. They're in a group. I don't know why they're standing where they're standing or what they're doing. I'm crossing the street. That's just to put you profile people every day just to keep yourself safe. If I'm on the highway and a guy is swerving, he might have just dropped something he's trying to pick up. He might have took his eyes off the road for a little bit just to push a button, turn the AC on. I don't know, adjusted his mirror, whatever. I'm gonna go around him. I'm gonna care. I'm gonna act like the worst can happen. This guy might be inebriated, and I need to get away from him to keep myself safe. We profile every day. There's nothing wrong with profiling. I'm an advocate for it. Do I like that I get stopped? Out of my 40 traffic stops, I'm sure I was profiled. I don't know which one. I'll never speak for another man. I don't know what these guys are thinking, but I'm sure I was profiled. Do I like it? Do I like my day being stopped for that? No, I don't. But as long as my rights are respected, I am good, because I do think that this does serve the community and keeps the community safe sometimes. Sometimes. So I'm not opposed to it. Cops have profiled people for suspecting them to be drunk just because the area they're leaving, and pull people over. That's profiling. You're leaving the area where all the bars and clubs are at. There's a chance this guy might be drunk. He might not have did nothing. He might not have swerved, anything like that. But there's a chance he's drunk. Let me go check it out. And they have stumbled on. They've caught people. Most serial killers are caught by accident for stupid shit. Sleeping in their car. That's how they caught the DC snipers. Sleeping in their fucking car at a stop, and someone called, and they pulled up and they stopped, and the next thing you know, boom, they done stumbled over on a serial killer. Profiling has saved lives. Profiling has stopped crime. Rights violations are not acceptable. They're not. Shit. Becky said, I'm a beast in Rhode Island. Research me. Go ahead and follow Becky. Go ahead and check her out. Check out the YouTube. Check out Barrio Tales YouTube. Check out Cache, if I said it right, Valley Transparency. Check out damn, I forgot his name. Harris County Audits. Go follow all those people, y'all. Go watch those videos, like them, subscribe. Bebo said he was a fan of the DC Sniper and Christopher Dahmer. Are you sure you're a fan, or you? It's interesting to study those people, but I'd never say I was a fan of people who murdered fucking random people. That I think that's terrible. I do believe in thou shall not kill. White racists are out here. They do hold positions of power. Systematic racism does exist. Are we all a victim to it? I'm not going to say that. I will never claim racism unless it's blatant and right in my face. I'll never do that. I've said that plenty of times on YouTube. To be honest with you, I don't want to talk about racism. Fuck racism. Rafael Perez, LAPD corrupt cop. He inspired the movie Training Day. I did a video on him. Hey, Barrio Tales, I'm gonna check that out as soon as I get off the live. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna check that out. Barrio, email me, bro. If anybody has any help on any civil rights lawyers, they are hard to come by. Send me that. My email is in the chat. I'm easy to find. You can comment on YouTube. I answer most of the comments that I see. When I'm sitting down bored, I'm going through the comments. I respond to as many as possible. Bebo know that. This is Bebo. Shout out to Bebo, my troll. He been my troll for like 5 fucking years. He can't let my nuts cool off. I like Bebo because he does come with a sensible opinion. People who say some of the things Bebo say, I would love for them to come up on this panel and talk about what they have to say. I'm not into railroading people or anything like that. But I do like the debate. Yeah, definitely send me that video. I'm gonna check it out as soon as I get off here. I swear to God. I'll leave a comment and like and all that shit. Bebo, you are a troll because you are a hater. Every Mercedes I get on here, you hating. You know that 92, that E-Class, the blue one on airbags was bad. You a hater, bro. You a hater. I wasn't on the lawn. I never stepped on their grass. The lawn is not a public easement. You say stupid shit. Ben's life. We about that Ben's life. What does YouTube see me? You guys see me? You guys see me get pulled over in like 7 or 8 Mercedes and like maybe 5 other different cars. Bebo be hating on the Ben's life. Harris County says I'm giving the cops too much grace. Well, this is the thing. I like an optimistic opinion. When I see these stories, I was just studying the story of where the cops just stomped on that dude's face. I can't remember all the details, but I was just studying that one. I do not know any good civil rights lawyers in Utah. You might want to talk to Omaha. He's close to that. He's closer to that area. So this is the thing. This is the thing. What? Who? How? This is. Oh man. He says I'm giving the cops too much grace, and I get told that a lot. A lot of people hate that I don't say fuck the police 100%. We need law and order. You know what I mean? Unless everyone's ready to arm themselves, I don't. We do need things to be held in court. The court system is not 100%. I think in cases like what me and Omaha are going through, they are abusing their power, and it's complete tyranny. I do believe that, but no, people get murdered. People steal. People do terrible things to people. They do need to be held accountable. Becky, she says, I own the Benz. You will need money to maintain that beauty. I drive my Benzes like it's like a stunt man. I haven't had much problems. I had an E350. I broke a front axle in, and other than regular maintenance, I honestly haven't had any problem out of my Benzes. My old school one had close to 300,000 miles. I did 140 in it every day, every day. Ooh, good question, because I'm in the middle of I'm waiting a few more years to get my gun rights restored. Do I think felons should restore gun rights after serving their time? Yes, I do. I think the screening process to own a gun should be a little more thorough than it is right now. Um, and I think if you can prove that you're mentally competent, we should all own guns. I am fighting for. I actually just got a black powder rifle because I'm legally allowed to own a muzzle loader, and I got that so I can go bag me a deer this winter. But other than that, yes, I do. I do. I think everyone should have a gun, because if everyone had a gun, we wouldn't have to defund the police. We can stop calling them. We can stop calling them. I do believe. I do believe if I catch you stealing something from my house, I could beat the wheels off of you and then let you go. I don't gotta call the police. I'm a bust your shit up so bad you gonna know to not steal from me or nobody else again. And if you choose to do it again and you get caught, I hope they do the same thing. You don't need to go to jail for 3 years to learn that lesson. I could teach you that lesson. I could teach you that lesson with these, and anybody else can. He said, "Pull the musket out." I'm in the hotel, bro. I don't got nothing on me. I'm in the hotel, man, ready to go to court tomorrow. I don't got the muzzle loader on me. But we need cops. I don't think I'm giving them too much grace. I do believe there's more good cops than bad cops. I do believe that. I believe. See, this is what I think is the problem with the police. I think the public doesn't exercise their rights enough, and they don't train the police on people's rights enough. So cops are used to stopping people and saying, "Hey, where you going? Where you coming from?" And people tell them. Cops are taught to ask those questions to catch you up, to build more probable cause, to go to dig a little deeper. They're taught to do that. So when people do this, people are used to saying, "Oh, The cop said, I see it in the comments all the time, in the comments of all my videos. The cop told you to do that. You should do it. You have to do it by law because the cop said it. That is not no, that is not fucking true. Understand that a cop's job is to arrest you, is to find an arrestable offense. That is their job. Their job is not to let you go. Job is not to their job is to get an arrest. So that's what they're trying to do the whole time. They're trying to build probable cause. If you and your spouse gets into an altercation, right? And one of you guys called the police. I don't know why you'd call the police. I don't think you should call the police on your spouse. But if you guys call the police, you might by the time I've seen this, I've had this happen. The police get there and they say, "Hey, so what happened?" Well, he came home drunk and he's a fucking asshole and I don't want him in my house. So I called you guys to get him out of your house. And the guy's like, man, fuck that bitch. I'm drunk, but I'm at my fucking house, whatever. I don't care what she says. And when I walked in, I started yelling at her because the bitch pushed me. The bitch pushed me. That's assault. So now in the cop's mind, oh, we got a charge. Well, ma'am, he just said that you pushed him. So you need to calm down because I'm thinking about taking you to jail because I pushed him. He grabbed me and he threw me on the couch. Oh, sir, you pushed her on the couch? Yeah, I pushed her on the couch because she pushed me. I had to protect myself. You both get a charge. You both get a charge. So pay attention, guys. This is why I don't believe that the government should be involved in marriages. You should not. When you call a cop, you're calling a gun to the scene. Understand this. So if you're having an altercation with somebody and you decide to call the police, you just called a gun. You have this person right here, and for your petty little argument or emotional situation going on, you're calling somebody who is not going to respect it. And I'm cool with that. Because cops have better things to do than solve personal problems. I do believe that. So you call the cop. The cops there like, oh my God, these motherfuckers arguing. This ain't even no real shit. Fuck. I got better shit. I'd rather be sitting in my car listening to the radio scrolling on Facebook or catching a real fucking criminal. And most of the cops are like, yo, shut the fuck up, calm down, let us leave. We come back, we're gonna lock somebody up. Stop. And it happens all the time. It happens all the fucking time. Now, sometimes cops are people. Understand, they are people. They have good and bad days. This cop, he's mad. He has 2 kids he got twins. They're both about to go to college. He's trying to worry about paying that. His fucking wife, his relationship with his wife ain't good. He ain't had no ass in a month. Now he came to work and he got to deal with your petty bullshit. He's not going to be in a good mood. Long as he doesn't violate your right. There's sometimes people send me videos. I get emails and I appreciate them. Keep sending them, y'all. I don't post them unless they're good. I'm not going to post them if I make it look like the person who sent it to me looks stupid. I'm not going to post it, and that's honestly what most of the time happens. So people send me these videos and they're like, the cop did this, he did that, and I watch the whole video. The cop is a 100% dick, fucking asshole. But he didn't break the law and he didn't violate rights. So they're like, well, he did this and he did this. And I'm like, he can do that. I don't believe that people got to be nice to people. I believe that a cop can pull you over. And if he feel like you a dick, say you a dick. Because I'm going to tell him if he's a dick. I'm cool with that. I feel sorry for the person at McDonald's who can't tell the person who's being a dick to them, shut the fuck up and stop being an asshole. I'm at work making minimum fucking wage. Stop disrespecting me at my job. I'm mad that person can't do that. I'm all up for it. I'm all up for freedom of speech, man. State your claim. Say what you got to say. You don't like what I'm doing? You can choose to say something if you want. You know what I'm saying? Let me read some of these comments. Make it rest and generate revenue. That's pretty much what they do. Rolando, good question for you. When cops come to your window, whether it's one or two, do you feel safe? Or do you feel a little bit of fear? I'm asking in general. Okay. Question up on the screen is the one I'm responding to. You guys seen a lot of traffic stops that I'm in. Okay. Understand. I come from a rough background. I done been into some shit in my life. Okay. More so my earlier videos. I'm always scared. I'm always scared when I get pulled over. I study these cases all the time. I watched Philando Castile. I watched the video right after he got shot up for doing exactly what the cop told him to do. I understand that this is dangerous. I do. But am I supposed? How am I supposed to handle it? How am I supposed to handle it? Stay calm, clear your mind, relax, think, record. Don't send me an email telling me what happened, because the first thing I'm gonna say is, "Do you have a video?" They say no. Well, it don't matter. I don't know, because there's two sides to everything. And I'm gonna tell you this: most of the time, I hear from people what they say happened. I watch the video and I see I see something different from everything they said. So 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 this is important, people. Pay attention, learn your rights, and don't listen to me. Look it up. Don't listen to the person at work. Oh, cops can't do. But people say this all the time. Here we go. Perfect, Barrio. Do you think cops have the right to break apart your window if you don't get out? Okay, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But we have to follow the law. The law says the Supreme Court has ruled if a cop asks you to step, they have the power to control where the traffic stop takes place. This rule was put into place more so to keep cops safe. Too many cops getting hit on the side of the road, whatever. So if they pull you over on the highway, on a busy ass highway, it's probably smarter for that cop to say, "Hey, step out of the car and talk to me. Walk 5, 10 feet off the road and have a conversation, so no one has to worry about getting mauled by a tired driver or a driver not paying attention." Okay, so the law says that if they ask you out of the car, you have to get out. Do I agree with them breaking your window to get you out of the car? No. Most of the time when this happens, it's a petty fucking incident, speeding, a petty traffic violation, and um, they end up busting the windows, arresting someone. It's terrifying. That half of the time kids are in the fucking car. It's scary as shit. It's scary as hell. And just get out of the car. Y'all watch my videos. When they ask me out of the car, I don't say anything. Close up my shit, lock up my shit, get the fuck out. That's what the law says. You have to follow the law. You have to follow the law. If the cop is utterly wrong and they say get out of the car, you have to get out of the car. You don't hold court on the side of the street. Ron Reese, I see you, baby. I see you, baby. Yeah, Pennsylvania versus Mims. Read the law. They ask you out of the car, you got to get out of the car. They have the power to control the traffic stop where it happens at. Pay attention, people. Learn your rights. Exercise them well. I say it all the time. Hold on, I'm texting my boo real quick. Sorry, y'all. This is rude as fuck. My girl said I'm doing all right. So, okay, here's another question from Psycho Dad Jesse. If you have any weapons on you or in the car, do you have to tell them, or can you say I don't answer questions? Okay. this is a little bit out of my realm because I don't ride with weapons, so I don't have to worry about this. I pretty much study the things I'll have to worry about. But as far as I do know, by law, no, you do not have to. You don't have to answer a question. That's a fact. You don't have to answer it. There's no question that you have to answer. Okay. Now, when you apply for a CCW, concealed weapons permit, whatever the fuck you want to call it, there are rules that you agree to. Okay. These rules that you agree to aren't law, but they can affect you losing that. If you it, so I believe I've never had a concealed carry permit, but I believe that if you have one, that a rule that you agree to when you get it is to when you get pulled over to along with your license, let them know when you give over your license that let them know that you're armed. I do believe that. I'm gonna refer y'all to Audit the Audits channel because he recently did a video about this actually, where he covered that, and the dude's spot on. A lot of auditors don't like him. I love the dude. He doesn't get out here on foot, but he does the work that we don't want to do. He goes into every case. He goes to the state. He looks up the law. He contacts the people. He tries to get a little bit more information, and he brings you the story, and he lays it all out. He lays it all out in black and white, the right and the wrong. And for added kids, he adds a grade to it. I love the channel. I watch it all the time. A lot of the times while I'm watching the channel, I'm on my phone looking up the laws myself because I tell you guys, don't listen to people. Don't listen to people unless you're in a law class. Don't listen to the person talking. Study the shit. Read it for yourself. Not only is this going to give you an understanding of the law, but me personally, I didn't get the confidence to exercise this shit until I read it in black and white. Me reading it in law books gave me the confidence to say, yo, wait a minute. I'm allowed to do this. I'm doing it. The same way it gives me the confidence to go fight this case tomorrow morning in court. The same fucking way. Psycho Dad say, I do not care about any of the stuff. I just like to hear your opinion. I appreciate you, brother. I definitely appreciate you. I don't think Bebo, I think he's talking in general. He ain't talking about me. I've never been to Inglewood. Any more? We could definitely do a quick Q&A before I get out of here, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm using my laptop camera. I don't know, I got my webcam, but it stopped working. And instead of troubleshooting and wasting time, I just unplugged it. But sorry, I got this shit looks like a Motorola Razor flip phone or something. I don't know. I know. I would have got a better video if I used my iPhone. I love to use the laptop though, so I can control this live panel a little bit better. I'm gonna drop the link on here. One more again. If anybody wants to join the panel, ask any questions, you got any insights to the video we just watched, go ahead and click that. Okay, we got another question. Do you think it's trampling on your rights when gang members in LA get field card interview where the cop writes down asking gang tattoos, nicknames, and other personal information? Okay, so I don't know. I don't understand all the schematics of the situation you just brought up. I don't know if they're obligating them to do it or if they're just asking and people are doing it. Understand this. I see this a lot. Cop comes up and say, "Hey, give me your ID." People say, "Yo, you can't ask me for your ID." They can ask you. They can ask. Anyone can walk up to you and ask you anything they want. Somebody can walk up and ask, "Hey, can you lick the bottom of my shoe?" Anyone can say whatever the fuck they want out of their mouth. They can ask you anything they want. Now, are you legally bound to do it is another question. That's where you need to know your laws and really and work through it. it's I don't know the full situation, Barrio tells about what you're asking about. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't I'm anti-gang, so I'm kind of my personal opinion comes in. My personal opinion is like I don't even like them niggas. I don't know if I care what happens to them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. This is true. Rolando Bass has been charged with disorderly conduct over 10 times in my life. Yes, I have. And you know what's gonna happen? Most of them, except for this one. To be honest with you, except for this one. They arrest me, take me to jail, I get out, they go to court, cop don't show up, boom, his charges drop, it's nothing. It's a waste of my fucking time. It's a waste of my fucking time. Except for this one, where I missed court one time, I caught a warrant, went to jail for a couple hours, bailed out again, and then boom, here I go again. I'm going tomorrow. I wake up early. I'm saying I'm not even at home. I'm not even where I want to be at. Because where I want to be at is further away from court. This is bullshit. Okay, the question, Psycho Dad Jesse says, do you think cops should ask where you headed from and where you coming from? Once again, I do not like it. Let them ask. I don't have a problem with them asking it. What I have a problem with is when you don't answer, then they try to use that against you when it's your right not to answer the question. That's what I have a problem with. So, do I think that they should ask that? Yes, because I'm not going to go into it because I've been drinking, but I have taken a few of the classes that the cops take in um, in the academy to produce probable cause and how to get it in the legal way and stuff like that. I have sat through those a few of those classes, and they uh, it leads them to shit sometimes. I'm sorry. Sometimes a guy is transporting pounds and pounds of weed, and he lies about where he's coming from, and the cop gets more probable cause to search, and the cop ends up searching, and he opens the trunk, and there's kilos of coke. You know what I'm saying? Or there's a dead body, or something crazy is about to happen. They find a gun in a letter where the guy was gonna go kill his grandma and then kill himself or something like that. They have solved crimes that way. I don't have a problem with them asking a question. I just have a problem with them trying to abuse their authority when you don't answer. That's my problem with it. I know some of the police watching right now. Go ahead and get in the comments, y'all. Jump on this bitch. Which pullover pissed you off the most and why? Ooh. Damn, I got a few of them. Which one the most? I'm gonna say it was a traffic stop and by a state trooper in Prince George's County. I was out with my girl at the time. I was going like 100 and something crazy. He caught me at 180, 108. I was going like I was going 130 at one point. Cutting, I was driving like a dickhead. I deserved to get pulled over. I ain't gonna lie. But hey, Bebo pulled it up. Bebo pulled it up. Black officer with $1,200 tow. He knows what I'm talking about. The tow was $200. I got my car back like 10 minutes later and drove the fuck home. Fuck the police. But anyway, that one I didn't like. The cop was really robotic. He came banging on my window with his flashlight. Roll your window down. Take the keys out. Blah, 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 blah. He was mad that I wouldn't. He was pissed off that I wouldn't give him my keys. I don't gotta give you. I'm not giving you my fucking keys. They ask you, and I know it sounds crazy to some people, but it's the truth. Cops say, "Oh, I want your keys so you can't run." So I can't run. It is my choice whether I want to run in that, and it's your choice if you want to try to catch me. That's as simple as that. I'm not giving you my fucking keys. It might be hot. I want the AC to blow. It might be cold. I want the heat on. Whatever. I might be charging my phone to record this shit. I don't know. You're not taking my fucking keys. The black trooper, yeah. So my next one, I would say the traffic stop that went viral when I went and rolled my window down. And the reason why is because Officer LeBay, I hope he watching or somebody he know watching, tell him I said that shit. Officer LeBay was a bitch ass nigga. He was a bitch ass nigga. I have no respect for any of those cops on that stop. I lost respect for them when I got the tickets, because the tickets, I didn't do anything in those tickets. They said I ran red lights and stuff. What I did was I stopped at the red light. I looked left, looked right, didn't see any fucking cops. It was lightly raining. I turned the traction control off on the S-Class. I stomped the gas and fishtailed that bitch, and I was sliding that bitch down the street. And then they saw me doing that. They pulled me over because I was fishtailing and shit. It was said in the video. The ticket said that I failed to stop at a red light, and that's not fucking true. So I don't respect any cop that lies. If they would have wrote me a ticket for what I did, I respect it. But fuck them niggas. Officer LeBay pushed me. He pushed me. I am a man. I'm a masculine man. I ain't cool with nobody putting their hands on me, especially somebody who can't beat me and is only pushing me because they know I'm less likely to do something about it, because the consequences will be worse than me fighting a regular person. That's an abuse of power. I'm not with it. Officer LeBay, that makes you a bitch ass nigga. Everybody who's seen the video saw you was a bitch ass nigga, how you was shaking when you gave me the ticket. Other cops know that you a bitch ass nigga. He knows he's a bitch ass nigga. Fuck Officer LeBay. Fuck all them other cops that was with him on that stop. I am mad. I do not like that. I don't condone bullying at all. At all. I don't care if you can beat the person, you can't beat the person. Treat people the way you want to be treated. If they don't deserve it, don't give it to them. Officer LeBay was mad that I was exercising my rights. He was a fucking rookie. He got emotional. He let his emotions control him. And as a man, you failed. As a man, you failed. As a cop, you failed. That made you a tyrant. You a bitch ass nigga in my eyes. I don't respect you, and you can't beat me. So fuck it. I hope he hear that. I swear, I hope he hear that. Do something about it if you hear that. And yo, and I've challenged cops on here before. We can meet at a public gym. I'm out of shape. I drink Henny and I smoke bud or whatever. I'm out of shape. But any cop in one of these videos that I done called out, you want to see me? Shit, we'll find a gym. We'll sign the waiver. Fuck it. We'll fight by the rules and I'm a give me 30 to 60 days train. You can do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stop the cigarettes and everything just to whoop your ass. I promise you. I'm gonna give you everything. I'm gonna beat that ass. Because a lot of this shit is egos. And see, he said Officer LeVay will test you. Fuck Officer I think it's LeVay, but with a B, but whatever. Fuck his name and fuck him. Cute ass name. Sorry, I was reading the comments. I'm with that shit. I'm with that shit. And hey, look, it's crazy now because I used to get thugged out by the police. Now I'm a few years from 40, and now I'm older than some of these cops. And I be looking at them like, man, you be talking. They do treat me with a little bit more respect than they did when I was younger. But like, man, will whoop you. I'm the dangerous, violent offender. You really want to be talking to me like that? Here's another question. Hold on. Before I get to your question, I'm gonna get to this comment. I haven't even read it yet. Mandy Bandy. True Crime Blondie. It looks like she has a YouTube channel. I don't know what it's about, but go follow that motherfucker and like it. Thanks for your support, Mandy Bandy. I have learned so much from your video. I've always been so scared when I've interacted with the cops, even more when I know they've been lying on tickets. So happy to learn more about exercising. I appreciate you. And Mandy Bandy, comments like these are worth way more than YouTube money, because YouTube. I came to YouTube when I wanted to learn my rights. I'm gonna tell y'all how it started. I got pulled over. I was on the motorcycle one day. I got pulled over for speeding. The cop said, "Look, you have a lot of fucking traffic stops. You are flagged in the system for having a lot of interactions with the cops." And I said, "What?" And he walked me back to his car and showed me. This is before I started recording traffic stops. And he showed me. He said, "Look, you're flagged for this." And I said, "Well, officer, with all due respect, I appreciate you telling me this." He was being real cool. But I was like, "But look at how many of them I got tickets." Because I get stopped a lot and I don't get tickets a lot. So it's kind of yo, I got over 40 documented traffic stops on YouTube that you guys can watch. I don't have a lot of tickets for those. I only get tickets in like 5%, if that, 5% of them. That's scary. And when I told him that, he said, he did the little dog thing with his head cocks. And I'm like, and he thought about that shit. And it raises some eyebrow because everyone's like, "Oh, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong." Some of the people, some of the bootlickers and cop suckers, I call them cop suckers. But some of them say, "Oh, you got to listen to cops. You're disrespectful." Some people say I should get killed because I refuse to answer a question. That is some licking bullshit. And all of those people feel that way until they have an interaction with the police. All of them feel that way until they have an interaction. They were like, "Gosh, why was the cop so mad? I just forgot to use my turn signal, and this guy is scolding me and yelling at me. I'm a grown ass man. I own a house and have a family. I shouldn't be talked to this way." And everyone understands it until it happens to them. And then they're not bootlickers no more. So hold on, let me go back into the comments. Do I think that it is the truth that cops become cops because they were bullied in school or low self-esteem? I believe that's the case in any job where someone gets power. You can a person who was bullied and doesn't have good self-esteem and confidence, they get a job as a manager. Some of those people abuse it. Some of those people want to talk down on people. It happens in every profession, not just cops. Yes, it does happen with cops. I don't think all of them. No, I genuinely believe that. I like to believe, and I hope that most cops who become cops are doing it because they want to make a difference and they want to protect people. These are the type of people who I want to be cops, the people who want to protect people, honestly. So yeah, that's how I feel about it. Go back to the comments. 20-year-old cop telling 40-year-old people to sit down on the curb. That ain't gonna get a good result. And you don't gotta sit on the fucking curb unless they can prove it's something for your safety. So fuck. Y'all watch some of my videos, they be like, sit down on the curb. I ain't sitting on shit. My motherfucking jeans is True Religion and polo. I'm not putting that shit on the fucking ground. Hold on. And I hope I don't post the wrong comment because I'm posting them on the screen before I even read them. What about the cop that pulled you over when your kids were in the car and he told you that he pulled you over because he saw that you didn't have a seatbelt and you had it on and you took it off when you pulled over? That was Officer Johnston, the one with the fucked up teeth, the teeth that was like overlapping each other and it looked like he smoked meth. Fuck him. He's a bitch ass nigga. I had 3 altercations with Officer Johnston. All 3 of them were on YouTube. One of them was a live video that got caught short because they arrested me because I threw my cigarette butt on the ground and that was littering. Yes, they did that. They thugged me out on that one. Officer Johnson, a bitch. Fuck him. He lied. We all saw the video. He does not deserve to be a cop. He lied. You lost all your fucking credibility. You a bitch ass nigga. I hope you didn't ruin anyone's life doing that. Fortunately, he didn't ruin mine. I was able to expose his bitch ass, and I'd do it again if I went back in time. Officer Johnson is very unprofessional, very disrespectful, and should not be a cop. He's one of the worst cops I've encountered because I'm scared of. I can only think how much further he's willing to go. And he has in his record, he has a lot of accolades as a cop. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. It's just like that movie Training Day. Hey, It take a wolf to catch a wolf. Those corrupt cops that y'all be finding out, they have so many fucking arrests because they're willing to break the law to get them. I don't respect no cop doing that. I'm sorry. This is what you signed up for. This is what you signed up for. Follow the fucking law. Work within the confines of your rules. I'm sorry. Back to the comments. Damn, I gotta scroll up. There's quite a few of them. Y'all, I'm lit on here. I've been sipping the whole time. Y'all got me in rare form. What about the cop that pulls you over when you're kid? Oh, I already responded with that. That was Officer Johnson, bitch ass. Do you always get pulled over in your town? Do I always get pulled over in my town? Do they have an issue just because you don't comply? Good question, Mandy Bobandy. I honestly believe a lot of my earlier videos was because I record, and some cops wanted to just test me. I do believe I've had a few traffic stops because of that. I speed all the time, but you guys haven't. I don't think there's any videos of me getting. There's maybe 1 or 2 videos where I got caught speeding, maybe. Most of the time I get stopped, it's for bullshit. It's for bullshit. I'm in Frederick, Maryland, where most of these stops took place. I'm going to say they done left me the fuck alone. I like Frederick. I like Frederick County. I respect most of the officers who work in here. I respect them all, minus like 4 of them. I only believe that any cop that has a problem with me, and I assume you say not comply when I exercise my rights, because that's the only thing the only thing that I don't do is what I'm not legally obligated to do. So I'm assuming that's what you say when you say because I don't comply. I only think egotistical cops have a problem with me not complying. I mean, the videos are on here. If you guys watch them, there's videos where I don't answer questions, and cops they respect it. They respect it, and then they turn around and ask, "May I ask why?" And a lot of times that what happens is I'll tell the cop when I'm told I'm free to go, I'll turn the camera off and have a conversation with you. Some of these conversations have been had on camera, and I'll explain to them why I do what I do and why I make the choices I make. And most of the time, they respect it and they understand where I'm coming from. They definitely understand where I'm coming from. Damn, there's a lot of comments. My aunt worked in Charlotte PD as a captain of internal affairs. She's seen some of the dirtiest of dirty cops. Her stories highlight how much more qualifications are needed for that job the cops have. I believe that, Mandy Bobandy. The disorderly at the prison charge you got you nervous, got you drinking haram alcohol. Hey, bruh, hey, Bebo, I probably like a rock star, so I probably would have been drinking haram alcohol anyway. But the case does have me nervous. What? I can go to jail tomorrow. Tomorrow I could be wearing a fucking stripes or whatever the fuck they make you wear in Cumberland County Detention Center and fucking be around crackheads and dirty mud. Yeah, I don't want to live like that, eating fucked up food. What? I love good food. I can't get good food in jail. I am a little nervous. No doubt about it. You see the guy who Virginia who got pulled over, who got pulled out of the car. The state trooper said, watch the show, folks. Barrio, I did a reaction to that video. The video he's talking about, I did a reaction video to that. It's on my channel. That cop was unprofessional. Where that cop was unprofessional, and Dude didn't exercise his rights properly. Do I wish what happened to him happened? No, I don't. The cop was wrong at some point, but I respect the cop with I respect the cop with some humor. Fuck it. They want to pull me over, roast me. I'm roasting them back. Long as you can take what you dish out. Long as you ain't locking the motherfucker up for giving you what you give back. I ain't mad at him. That cop, he was all right. That cop was all right with me. I just believe that they used excessive force on dude when they got him out of the car, and that's the part where I got something to say about it. But I don't believe that cop did anything too terrible from what we saw on camera. But I do believe that cop abused him after he got out of the car, because you can hear audio, but you can't see video for a while. And I'm gonna tell you this: I don't believe that grown men scream for nothing. So, Mandy Bobandy, shout out to you. I appreciate you. Somebody said you never get that precious time back. That is true. I think time is worth more than money. I live my life for good memories and experiences. Fuck the money. Because when you're in a bad spot, those memories and experiences are all you got. The money ain't gonna change nothing, but those experiences and memories will make you feel better. So if a cop puts his hands on you without consent or having probable cause, ooh, good question. Can you fight back or just not resist? I'm gonna tell y'all what the law say, and I'm gonna tell y'all what I think. If a cop puts his hands on you without consent and probable cause, you should never fight a cop. By law, you should never fight a cop. If a cop wants to violate your right, though, you let them. Do not resist. No, do not do it. Never resist the police. Never run from the police. I don't believe in running for no man. Um, I don't believe anybody is allowed to hurt me. There are videos where cops have touched me and they shouldn't have. Officer LeBay pushed me in my back after he patted me down. Bitch ass nigga. I wanted to slap the shit out. I wanted to slap the fucking piss out of his little ass. Um, you should never fight the police. You should never run. Um, Me personally, as long as no one's trying to inflict harm on me, I will comply. No cop's ever gonna have to fight me in the handcuffs. But no man will ever abuse Rolando for free. You gonna get a struggle. Let the best man win. I'm rumbling. I'm not letting cop badge, none of that. You hit me, I'm hitting you back. Because I'm never gonna give a cop to do that. The most bullshit I've been seeing, most bullshit pullover. Let me make this comment bigger. The most bullshit pullover I've seen of your videos is the one where the cops pull you over when you weren't in the car and your dog was just in the back seat. That's a good one. Okay. There's a million things wrong with that traffic stop. First off, what you guys didn't see off camera is so good. That stop got recorded by accident. If my dash cam wasn't in there and the dog didn't set off the motion sensor, you guys never would have saw that. I got pulled over like 10 minutes before that. I only pulled there. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what happened. I pulled over at that Sheets. If you watch the video, there's prescriptions in the passenger seat. I had a broken bone in my foot. I had a handicap sticker in. I pulled over to pull cash out of the ATM at the gas station so I could buy some weed. I pulled over. As soon as I pulled in, the cop pulled me over for some bullshit. I don't remember anymore. I didn't get a ticket. It was some bullshit. Anyway, I go in there. There's already during that video when I was standing in front of my car, there was 6 cops behind me, 6 state troopers. This shit was ridiculous. This cop is dumb as fuck. So hold on, let me get this bag up real quick. My man, broken iPhone. You sad as shit about that. So they pulled me over. I get out, they do the traffic stop, whatever. I get out, I go in the gas station, I use the ATM, I pull out whatever money I pulled out. When I walk out, the cop he was already behind me with his lights on. I'm like, he was standing beside my car, like, what? And I was like, what the fuck? He's like, you got license and registration for what? He's asking for, he says, you're parked in a handicap. This is two things wrong with this, okay? You do not need to identify a driver to write a parking ticket, first and foremost. The next thing I say should probably have been first and foremost. We were on private fucking property. So when you go to Walmart, any place on private property, and you see handicap police, when I go to Walmart, I park right in the front where it says this spot is for law enforcement. I park right in that fucking spot. I swear to God, if y'all watch my Snapchat, you'll see it. If you watch my YouTube stories all the time, you will see it. I park there all the time. Because guess how they can't enforce that unless Walmart asks them to. This is private property. No one's coming out and checking who's who. If a cop does that, no one's ever came out and had a ticket sitting on their car at a fucking Walmart. If you have, tell me I'm fucking lying. Because Walmart don't got nobody to check for that, and Walmart's the one who has to, the manager of whatever property or business it is the one that has to call on you, okay? So no one at fucking Sheetz called at the gas station I was at, called the police. No one, there was tons of police there. No one called the police. It was a young rookie cop trying to be gung-ho, and I thugged his ass out. I told him he said, do you have a handicap sticker? I told his ass to do his fucking job because the handicap sticker was right there. I had just got it like a day ago. It was completely legit. It was crazy. So he asked for ID. My ID, I said, man, I gotta get in the car to get it. I got in the car, closed the door. He's sitting there waiting. I told him in the video, I'm not giving you shit, so you might as well get the fuck out of my face. Then the cops who was sitting there, they let him fuck up. They could have just told him, hey, yo. They could have looked over, they got his shit and said, yo, cut that shit. Nah, they let his dumb ass do that. So everything about that video, the best parts were off camera. After he did that, he saw the police car and he was like, I see it. You're good to go. And I say, you're good to go. Get the fuck out of my way. He backs his car up. I get out. Then I realize I didn't get his fucking name. Mind you, during this stop, I never knew that this was being recorded. It was through my dash cam at the time, and my dash cam had a motion sensor. I never knew that this was recorded. I found this video just fucking with my dash cam one day, and I was like, oh shit, I didn't know I had this recorded. It was a great fucking stop. It was a great video. So when he pulled out, I was like, damn, I didn't get his information. He pulled, you know how cops be. As soon as you hear them hit the road, you hear their engines, whoa, they accelerate all hard and shit. I pulled out, whoa, right behind them. I was in the black Benz, the one I was in, I think it was a C class, the older C class at the time. I pulled out right behind them. All the cops, I watched them because the road is elevated over where the gas station is. I watched all the cops sprint to their cars after I did that. I followed them up the road. I put my hazards on them, flashing my high beams. I pull him over. He pulls over. This part ain't on camera. I swear to God. Hey, if I'm lying, I hope my balls fall off. I put this on everything, y'all. I swear to God. I pulled him over and he pulls over. I get out the car. I see the other cops coming, but I walk up to him. As soon as I get there, he says, look, sir. And this is the reason why I never filed a complaint on this cop, because I was satisfied that he understood he made a mistake. He apologized. He said, I'm sorry. I was completely wrong. I really do apologize for that. I asked him for his name, his department, and the name of his supervisor. He gave all the information to me without hesitating. And the reason why I never reported this cop, because I feel like it was an honest mistake and he owned up to it. A lot of these, and there's quite a few videos where these cops have owned up to this shit off of camera. And that's the reason why I don't file a complaint. We are humans. We make mistakes, and I understand that. I understand that 100%. I'm not out here to get nobody to lose their job, none of that shit. That's why when y'all ask this lawsuit, I don't go through the trouble because I put these cops into the court of public opinion. They gotta live with this shit. This shit that they see on these videos, cops clown other cops about some of these cops y'all done seen. Officer LeBay, he ain't respected by cops. Some of them pat his back, man, you good. Fuck Mr. Bass, fuck Rolando, blah, blah. Well, man, them niggas, man, you know how many cops told me he was a bitch ass nigga? He was a bitch. You know how many cops told me that? Fuck, man, y'all, yo, this shit does damage. This shit do more. They can't carry this shit. These videos are still up. I ain't never had a copyright strike, been demonetized, none of that. My shit is raw. Most of these videos are uncut and it get results. I promise y'all, I'm happy with that. So I never reported that cop because he owned up to his mistake. And I believe that he understood he made a mistake. And I do not believe he will do it again. That's as far as it needs to go, as far as I'm concerned. He learned his lesson. So as far as that stops, so this is the fucked up part, the worst part about it. After I talked to him, I was pissed off at the time. I'm like, yeah, nigga, whatever. Give me your information, whatever. I'm pissed, whatever. I turn around to go back to my car. All those other cops was ready to smoke me. They were out of their cars with the doors open with their guns. I swear on everything, they was ready to light my black ass up out there. I said, oh, I literally said, yo, get your boys. I looked at it, I said, get your peoples. I made sure my hands was visible and walked back to my car, did a polite U-turn and got the fuck out of there. I thought they was about to smoke my ass that night. Y'all talking about y'all? Yeah, hey, look, I know how to carry myself under pressure. So a lot of y'all be like, how weren't you scared? I be scared, but I just don't act like a bitch when I'm scared. That's all. Most people are scared. So next question. Thoughts on the minority Army lieutenant in Virginian, I think that's a typo, that got pepper sprayed and dragged out of the car and not told why he got pulled over. Okay. All right. I don't know this situation, so I can't comment on it, but the last part, and not told why he got pulled over. This is real fucked up, and I don't understand how it's like this, but cops don't have to tell you why they pulled you over. I swear to God, I thought the same thing. They do not have to tell that. Psycho Dad Jesse says, good luck in court tomorrow. Best of luck. I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for your support. Yeah, but Barrio tells, they don't have to tell you that. I don't know the case, so I can't really speak on it. Sorry, bro. Send me a link to it, though. I will. I pay attention to as many of these as I can. What's the next one? Bieber up. Here go my troll. You are not swinging on an officer. You're doing your best Rodney King impersonation in the mirror after hours and cashing out. I promise y'all, if I got battery and the police stop me, I'm recording. Look, everywhere I go, I take a GoPro with me. This is my book bag. Everywhere I go, I take a GoPro with me. Most places I go, I take a GoPro with me. Every police, if I see a cop and they start looking like they making eye contact and walking to, I'm in my phone. Video record. But some of them get fucked up because I ran out of memory or some shit or battery or something like that. But I'm recording the best I can. If a cop ever walk up to me and assault me, he just started a fight. I don't care what Bebo talking about. I knock his bitch ass out too. I'm not, no one's allowed to hurt Rolando. I never resist cops in no violent way. If they tell me I'm under arrest, I'm putting my hands behind my back and I'm going in the cuffs. Ain't no cop ever fought with me to do that. If any cop fucking tries to hurt me, any man tries to hurt me, I'm going to defend myself. And I'm not going to use excessive force like they do. So fuck you, Bebo. Do you think cops lie and say canine dog smells something and cause citizens, because citizens may not know if the dog really smells something? Yes. All the time. Yes. You know how many times I've been searching and ain't found nothing? Oh, the dog hit on it. Got to be something in there. No. That stop where I didn't roll down my window when they said they smoked weed. I didn't smoke weed at the time. I had never smoked weed in that car. I had the car for like maybe 3 months when they had pulled me. I had never smoked weed in that car, and I keep my shit clean, baby. I keep my shit very clean. My shit always smell like something, but it don't never smell like weed. I smoke cigarettes. I hate the smell of cigarette smokes in my car. I always keep my car clean. Those cops lied. Yes, they do. This is the thing about a K9 dog, right? A lot of y'all know I train dogs. My ex-kennel partner actually works with police dogs. I've worked with those dogs too. This is the thing, right? These dogs get trained by a professional handler. The professional handler, these dogs, they're trained what they should be trained. They go through tests, they get certified. These dogs are smart as a bitch. They are like that. I trust the dog 100%. This is the problem. The cops that these dogs are handed off to are not professional handlers. They are not professional handlers. So they don't do the same training and they don't keep up with the training as often as they are supposed to. Okay. So this is what these dogs get used to. They give them a ball, they say good boy. However, they reward the dog, a treat, whatever the fuck they do. The dog knows. The dog starts to learn, hey, when I walk around this car and I give this signal, I get a reward. The dog doesn't say, oh, it's Coke. We gonna lock this motherfucker up. He's doing something bad. The dog doesn't think that way. The dog walks around the car and the dog knows that if I detect this, I get a treat. The dog doesn't get a treat if they find something. The dog gets a treat when he alerts. So let's not question whether cops make the dog alert on the car. I'm sure it happens, but we can't prove it. So let's not talk about what we can't prove. Let's talk. Well, we actually, in certain cases, we can prove it, but let's focus on that part. So this dog's used to getting a treat every time he's alerts. Guess what this dog's going to do? These dogs are simple-minded. These dogs, this is all the dog's looking for is praise. A dog is happy. When you say good boy, a dog wags his tail and he goes crazy. Oh my God, they like me. Dogs are domesticated now. They love humans. They want man to love them. Yes, it's fucked up. Cops do lie all the time, but real. Yes, the answer is yes, my boy. Next question. I wasn't planning on being on this long, y'all. I'm gonna get off here soon. Is Officer LeBay the cop who said, you know how many times I asked you to roll my window before you went for your gun? Yes, he is. Isn't that the craziest line ever? I'm mad. When I watched that video, I wish I addressed it on camera. I wish I turned around and said, do you know how terrible that sounds? You went for a lethal device because I didn't roll the window down. That means you were ready to take my life because I didn't roll a window down? What? This is who we want wearing badges? Just killing people? Hey, yo, I don't whoop some ass in my life. I ain't never killed nobody. I don't whoop some ass. And I still got a conscience, bro. I don't like hurting nobody. What the fuck you doing? You want to kill me because I didn't? That shit's scary. That ain't scary. Hell, shit. Bebo say I'm not fighting police brutality. Bitch, nigga, I have. I'm always prepared for it. I'm always protecting myself against the worst that can happen to me. In this case right now, no. I'm fighting for my rights and my freedom. So next question. So the cops have GoPros on their vests and dash cams. Do you think they tamper with the I guess he's saying tamper with the videos at times? Let's say this. They come up missing sometimes, okay? To be honest with you, in my case in Cumberland, if you watch the video with Officer Trooper Kyle, I believe she was the only one wearing a body cam. In the first incident, it wasn't flashing red. It wasn't on. In the end of the video, it was on. In that case, I got police calls. I got radio traffic. I have car footage of me and Floyd riding to the police station while we're arrested. I have everything but her dash cam, and it was definitely on camera. Do they tamper with them? I can't speak on that. I don't know. Do I believe it happens? Yes. Everything that can happen will happen, and it does happen. Next question. Thoughts on undercover drug cops? I don't know. It's a job. It's a fucking job. I don't know. So I believe in legalizing drugs. I believe if somebody want to get high, let them get high. The reason why drugs are a problem is because the violence that surrounds it. It's not regulated. This is a rough one. They solve crimes, man. Let them do their job. They're only a threat to people selling drugs. I don't know what to say. Like, look, I sold drugs before. I don't want to get caught by them, but there's a way around it. Be smart. You know what I'm saying? It's part of the game. You know, you're going to break the law. There's a chance you get caught. It's your job to get away with it. It's their job to catch you. That's just how the game is. That's my opinion on it. Police dog ready to bite into a black man's ass. Red tail should be illegal. He says you're covering up and getting that settlement. I don't know what am I covering up? Hold on. What better weed? A Young City or Floyd? What you mean better weed? Because Floyd don't even smoke bud. A Young City, he smoked that gas. Hey, you know they both my niggas. A Young City, he a real nigga to the death. Hey, look, Floyd, he a real Floyd's a good guy. Floyd's a good guy. We all of us have different agendas. Me, Floyd, A Young City, we all have different agendas. I might not agree with everything that they do, but they here for the cause and they producing good content and they producing lessons. There's a lot of YouTubers that I don't agree with, but as long as the message they're sending is correct and they're not misinforming anybody, I'm cool with it. I'm with it. Do your thing, bro. We all got different ways to do it. I am who I am, and my channel has the success that it has because I'm me. I'm different. You know, king of traffic stops, baby. Next question. I'm familiar with ex-cop Barry Cooper, How Not to Get Busted book. I am very familiar with that, Jolly Rancher. Very familiar with that. I watched that shit long before I jumped into this YouTube A1 community shit. That shit kept me out of jail when I was running the streets. That shit like that. Okay. Why do cops commit felonies and lose their jobs, but we could get sent to prison? Do I agree with that? No, I do not. I think they should be treated fairly. A matter of fact, someone who has learned the law to the extent as a cop and is expected to know the law, I think they should have a worse punishment. This is the thing, right? Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm trying to hit dabs. Me getting 5 years and an ex-cop getting 5 years is completely different. Okay. I can go to jail as a real nigga. I ain't got no snitch cards, none of that shit. I can go to jail and be a real nigga. As soon as I hit jail, I'm respected as another man on the compound, right? A cop going to jail is dangerous. Simple as that. And I'm gonna tell you this: cops aren't the only ones. when military veterans get in trouble and stuff, they don't get as much time either. These are people who have served their community and their country. They do get a kudos for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you this. I've gotten treated better because of community work that I do. I've been treated better in court. This is why when people they get in trouble, right? They go do community service. You get a DUI, you you go to AA, you get some drug counseling, whatever, before you go to court. So you can go to court and say, this is what I've been doing. So you can get treated different from the person who didn't. I mentor kids in the community, et cetera, through being a barber. I'm connected with a lot of people in the community, political figures, all types of shit. You guys have seen it if you've been following the channel. And it helps. It does help. And the point of the justice system isn't to really put everyone in jail, even though I do believe it's become a business. Jail is a business, but if you believe the motherfucker ain't gonna do the crime no more, why send him to jail? I can say certain things that I've got in trouble for when I got caught and made bail. I'm like, I ain't never doing it again. You know what I'm saying? If you look at my record, there's nothing that happens over and over again minus traffic stops. If there's nothing that I got caught selling drugs, boom, I learned not to do it no more. I got caught selling ass, boom, not doing it no more. I learned my lesson. I don't do the same thing twice. That's insane. That's insane. So yeah. Next question. A Young City got that fire, I can tell. Me and A Young City got lit when we did our audit. When me and A Young City did that audit, first off, I was still healing from the bike accident. I was still bandaged up. I was limping and all types of shit. I was fucked up. I was in pain doing that audit. Me and A Young City was high as a bitch. We met up. He hopped in the whip, rolled that thing up. We was high as a what? Nigga, what? We was lit. He came with that gas. I came with some gas. We did the damn thing. Another Maryland nigga. Shout out to A Young City. Follow his sorry, y'all. I was reading the text from Baby Girl. So man, he got that gas. Should no knock kick the door down warrants be allowed? Yes, but not as often as they are. Not as often as they are. If they come for me, I'm pretty sure they're going to do a kick door warrant not because I've ever been caught with weapons, not because I haven't had a violent charge in over a decade. I don't think that they do kick door warrants way more often than they should, and it's fucked up. It fucks up everybody in the house. It might be one person in there breaking the law. Everybody else is upstanding citizen. That's a traumatic experience. Men popping up on you at the most inconvenient, unexpected time, pointing guns at you, yelling, get on ground, yoking you out your bed, throw you on the ground, throw you in the cup, pointing guns all in your face. It's terrible. It's fucked up. Do I think they should be allowed? Not as in as many cases as they are. I do believe it's necessary at times. Yes. Okay. I ain't read this comment yet, but I'm putting it up on the screen. I hope none of y'all don't burn me and get me fucking flagged on YouTube. So the George Floyd incident, they shouldn't have done what they did, but do you think it was all racially profiled? Do you think George did the shit before? All right, man. I don't like to speak on the dead. I'm gonna say this. We all saw that video, and fuck no, I do not believe the cop should have did that. No way, shape, or form should I believe the cop did that. I am more right-winged politically about the George Floyd situation, but I don't believe anybody can watch that video and think that that cop shouldn't have been in jail. So that's my take on it. That's my take on it. Shout out Justice for Floyd. They made an example out of Derek Chauvinoff, or whatever the fuck his name was. The cop's name was. That motherfucker's in prison going through it, y'all. I promise y'all. Well, is he out now? I don't remember. He might be. I don't know. His bitch ass might have got out already. You know how they do with them. But shout out to the family of George Floyd. Rest in peace. I don't like to speak too much on it. George Floyd. We all know that he had drug problems, whatever. I don't like to speak bad about the dead, but he shouldn't have been treated that way. It wasn't necessary. Once that man was in cuff, he should have been put in the car They acted like, man, that shit was terrible. It's disgusting. It's sick. That's another story for another day. Day. I think the name's Day. Day, whatever it is. Yeah. Um, I served time in federal prison for sex trafficking. I agree with you, Psycho Dad. Jesse, do not apologize for the question. Don't be sorry. I don't feel no type of way. We down to the last question. If this is it, I'm gonna get out of here. Do you think sentencing a defendant had different results depending on race? Do you think sentencing a defendant had different results depending on race? I think that was a little typo, but do I think the race of a defendant matters in court? Yeah, man, you asked me a fucked up question. That's a fucked up question, bro. Oh man, you see now you put me in a position where understand something, y'all. I consider myself a regular dude. I'm a YouTuber. I appreciate y'all those who are a fan of me and support me, and but I am just a regular dude. But I do carry a great responsibility being on this platform. Everything I say and can, I know will be used against me. So I try to stay away from political topics. Um, Hold on, I had to hit a dab for that one. I'm gonna get to it though. I'm gonna answer this question the best I can. It's a hard question, but I'm gonna answer it the best I can, bro. Hit the wax one time. One time. Oh my god. I gotta make an hour and a half drive in the morning. And I'm over here smoking, talking shit with y'all. Okay. All right, I'm gonna get to it. This is the last one. Oh shit. All right, this is the last one, y'all. Burrito Tales. Thanks for the hardest question of the night. Last, keeping it interesting. Everybody who's watching the video, if you haven't liked it, like it for me. Please go ahead and like that video. I thank you guys for all your support. I love y'all. Keep watching the videos, keep sharing, keep liking, keep commenting, doing everything you can to help the message get out there. Fuck the money. That's why you guys haven't seen me really ask for money, even though I would love to use y'all money. Let me get another cigarette. Shit. Dabs is real, bro. So, oh my gosh. So, do you think sentencing a defendant had different results on Psycho Dad? Jesse said, "You okay?" Nah, I'm good. I was just choking off the dab. I ain't want to see you. I'm fucked up now. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm over here talking shit to the world. And only 16 people in the world listening. But anyway, so look, I hate this because this leads into racism. This is why I don't like this question. This is why it is a hard question. I don't like it. No offense, Burrio. There's no problem with your question. This is just I'm just naming all the things that makes this question hard and why it is a big deal. So the answer to this question, yes, yes. Um, Sad to say, if you look it up your damn self, there are white people with the same exact record as a black or Hispanic guy who does the same crime, and the minority ends up getting more time than the white person. I'm sorry to say that, but it happens so often you cannot ignore it. What I tell you, I will never speak on race unless there's proof and unless it's blatant. It hasn't been a secret for years. Even when I was a kid, white privilege is real. White people know, everybody know, white privilege is real. There are white people who've gotten in trouble for the same shit that black people have done and getting less time. Same area, same judge, et cetera, et cetera. If you look this shit up, it's true and it's fucking sad and it's fucking scary. I just say don't break the law, motherfucker. use your mind to do something better. Don't just dodge that situation. That's what I say. But I can't tell a motherfucker what to do. You know what I mean? So oh shit, last shot of the night. So I do think so. I know so. I don't think so. I know so. It's sad, bro. So I think Obama did something with the law. I don't remember it. I didn't follow too much the law that much because it didn't pertain to me in my life. I didn't really care that much. So you had crack and coke, right? If you get caught selling cocaine, powdered cocaine, you can get up to 20 years for doing that. If you get caught selling crack cocaine, which is the same drug, there's a little chemistry process it goes through to turn cocaine into crack. You put them in a tester, they come up the same. You put them in a tester, they both turn blue. Okay. They're not the same drug though. You never seen anybody out acting crazy and been like, you might have, but but you don't see drug addicts on the street and say, oh yeah, he's off that coke. You say, oh, that's a fucking crackhead. He did what a crackhead does. Crackheads do crackhead shit. And that's the fucking truth of the matter. Crackheads break into houses, they rob people for just to get high. That all those drugs that people get sick off of, they're dangerous because now this person in their head, they need it. They don't want it, they need it. If I smoke weed, it's because I want it. If I drink, it's because I want to do it, not because I need it. Well, some people, they need those too. Addiction is addiction, whatever the case may be for that person. But people tend to do more crimes on them. So for that reason, I think more people do get sentenced to more time for selling crack cocaine than a person selling powdered cocaine. Definitely. But does race have to do with it? This is the problem, right? Because crack was brought into the black community. So you'll find more black people selling crack than you'll find white people selling crack. You'll find more white people selling powdered coke. So it's hard to differentiate if it's a racial thing or what. You know what I mean? Because crack cocaine causes more problems than powdered cocaine. It definitely, more laws are broken around the sale and the uses of crack cocaine than powdered cocaine. So if you take me, if there was two of me, one got caught selling powdered coke, one got caught selling crack cocaine, I expect the one that was selling crack cocaine to get more time because the drug that he sells does more damage to the community and to the public. It's supposed to be all about public safety. Remember that. Now, on another note pertaining to your question, if a white person got caught selling crack cocaine, if a white Rolando and then the black Rolando got caught selling, I do expect the white Rolando to get to come out of the situation in a better position. They both might still go to jail, but white Rolando is going to get it a little bit easier than the nigga you see before you right here. That's scary. It's fucked up. and it's a hard question to answer because I try to leave race out of this. Racism definitely exists. We can't deny that, but I never say. People are asking me all the time, "What do you think that cop said?" Or what do you think he thinks? Or why did that cop do that? I'm never gonna explain what was going through another man's mind because I do not know. I am in a position. My word is a lot. You know, it's a lot of people subscribe to this channel. There's a lot of people that learn from it. So just to protect them from being misinformed and me the embarrassment of misinforming somebody, I can't speak on what another man says. I don't think anybody on this panel should try to think for somebody else. That's just not smart. It can't be easy. You know what I mean? So please please remember that. But that's how I feel on it. And that was a deep one, bro. I know that was a long answer to that question. I know it probably was like simple to you, whether it's yes or no. I had to explain a lot more. You know what I'm saying? So Barrio Tells, thanks for the question. Now we got a bunch of comments. Let me see if there's anything quick I can answer before I get out of here. I got arrested and convicted of 3 court disorderly conduct, resisting arrest for that. Yelling F the police in Ocean City, Maryland. Big Daddy B represent Ocean City, Maryland. Ocean City lock motherfuckers up for anything. Anything. I got locked up out there too. It's the nicest jail I've ever been to be honest. They give you bottled waters and name brand granola bars in a holding cell, and they give you pillows. And there's a phone in your cell, and you can use it all night. I spent the night in Ocean City jail. Ocean City, it's a kangaroo court, it's a circus, it's a party town during the summer. They deal with a lot of bullshit, but do I think they should be locking people up like that? No, they shouldn't. I believe you. Ocean City's crazy. Ocean City's wild. I don't know if y'all know I followed I did the H2O story, but I never posted the video. I didn't post the video because I was so fucked up on camera. I couldn't put my shit out there. I was partying too while I was recording, going everywhere with a GoPro. Shout out to Big Daddy Beef. Let me see. The other guy's bad vibes, but this man, boss, is fam. I appreciate you, Mo Cool. I think they're the same. They both have the name cocaine in it. They're not the same. Hey, look, I used to sell coke and crack. They're not the same. I promise you, bro. All cocaine is stepped on Big Daddy Beef. Okay. If you know, you know. Damn, everybody. I should have been talking about drugs on this channel. Shit, look at the comments coming in. Y'all hit the like button on this bitch before I get out of here. Psycho Dad Jesse James, so powdered sugar is the same thing as selling powdered donuts. Your joke. Oh, shit, he beefing. I'm sorry I read that out loud. I ain't got no beef with Psycho Dad Jesse. Los Angeles Spike. He sent the shot. Y'all could duke it out in the comments. Yes, Los Angeles spikes, but the small towns are even scarier. And yes, you are right. And that's where I have to go to court in the small town of fucking Cumberland, Maryland. Cumberland, Maryland. I'm gonna say this on record. Cumberland. I ain't gonna call that. Nope, I'm not gonna say that because I know a worse part of Maryland. I was about to say Cumberland, Maryland was the taint of Maryland. That's not true. The Cumberland got some beautiful natural wildlife shit out there. They got history with railroads, I believe, too. Cumberland got some good shit. It's a small town though. It's a very small town. I am gonna say that. I ain't gonna talk about their town. That's actually selling an analogy of cocaine. It has worse penalties than selling normal cocaine. Yeah. I think Bebo typed that fucked up. People come back mad and shoot when you sell them sugar. What the fuck? When someone demanding respect, you should earn it, not in okay. You're right. In some areas, police are trained to be racist. Hold on, let me put it up here. Some police are trained to be racist. Even black cops are against black people. It's a disgrace, and we should all back each other regardless of color. I do agree with you in the last part. Um, so, my opinion on black cops, they end up being the worst ones. The black cop end up being worse than the what? We know this. This is why I think, okay? Um I've worked in low forms of law enforcement before, okay? The black guy is under pressure. He just like the white guy that hangs out in a group of black thugs is under more pressure than anybody there to prove himself. How about that? I'm gonna say it's like that, all right? Everyone's expecting the black cop to show favoritism to black people. This is the pressure put under a black cop. He doesn't want anybody to be able to say that. He does not want to ever have to defend himself to say you gave that dude a break because he's black. Because the white cop can give white people a break and not get questioned. Because he turned, I'll get a black person a break too. Now the black cop go out there and give 10 white people a break on a speeding ticket, whatever the case he may be, treat them a little bit nicer, whatever the case may be, but then treat that one black person, that one black citizen, he shows he's being nice, it might get used against him. It's a defense tactic. My opinion. My opinion. I don't speak for no man. My opinion. And what I've seen, and what I've experienced, that's what I'm led to believe. Yes. Um, okay. So what you said, what I don't agree with is what you said, police are trained to be racist in certain areas. Um, if I read that right, I might be wrong, but I'm gonna keep on going. This is the problem. I don't think police are trained to be racist in certain areas. But if you have a community, I live in, let's say, Montgomery County. I live close to Montgomery County, Maryland. You have Jewish communities, you have Korean communities, you have Hispanic communities, right? And then you have black communities, white communities, et cetera, right? These black areas tend to be in poverty-stricken areas. Okay, they tend to be in those areas. In those areas, more crime is happening. So those areas are getting more calls for the police. More investigations are leading there, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. Um, you can't say it's racist for the cops to show up where more crime is happening. Okay. I do not believe that every black person who stopped is 100% completely due to racism. I do believe that in a certain area, if you were used to seeing everyone who did so and so crime wear a red shirt, when someone with a red shirt walk by, you'd look at him and say, "Ooh, watch him," because people in red shirts are known to get in trouble. So what happens is these cops, the majority of the people they're locking up is black. They're going to these bad neighborhoods and they're like, "Oh shit, these niggas out here shooting. Oh shit, we got another drug dealer. Oh shit, they fighting. Oh shit." These cops are in. So these cops are in these areas more because more crime has happened. So now they're stumbling on more crime in these areas. And now these cops are expecting and this is the crazy part. And I said this years ago on here, and I continue to say it. I continue to say it over and over again. I'm fucked up, y'all. I'm still I'm gonna continue to say this over and over again. A cop even me as a cop, if I'm in a certain area and every person I get, the majority of the people I get caught stealing is a certain color, you're gonna get used to that, and you're gonna your mind, you can't help but to profile that. You can't ignore that fact. And when it's your job to catch people breaking the law, you are gonna look harder. Um, this is the part where it's a gift and a curse because we don't want our cops to be robots, but we want them to show everybody equal respect. Um, and if they were being robots, this wouldn't necessarily happen, but then again, it might be because they put more robots in the crime in the area that has more crime. This is a fucked up one. Damn, I was supposed to get off here. Now you got me. Look, Big Daddy Beef, you got me. So shit. I'm gonna say, uh, in certain areas, I agree that there's racist cops. There's racist people in every fucking profession. There will always be racism. Um, there's always a racist around. Where the hell is the lighter? I just had it. There's all types of shit that's gonna go down. I don't know if it's because of racism, because there's a lot of people who just be like, oh, it's because I'm black. Oh, it's because I'm gay. Oh, it's because I'm white. Oh, it's because I'm Spanish. You treat me like this. We can't know unless it's like factual. We can't call people that unless it's factual. I don't believe anybody that you calling me a racist is just as good as saying I got AIDS. That's just as good as putting that monkey on my back. Don't get that to nobody unless you know for a fact they deserve it. Straight like that. And so in some cases you're right. I hope and I want to believe in most cases you're wrong. I want to believe that. Sometimes it's hard to believe that, but I want to believe that. All right. Um, shit. Fuck. Hold on. Hey, I appreciate that Los Angeles Spike. He said never saw Bass live. This dude is intelligent, wise, articulate, and empathetic. Man, rareness. Praying for your success tomorrow. Hey, look, salute my man. Salute Los Angeles Spike. I appreciate that. Everybody think, hey, look, when they watch those videos, they think I'm just a regular old hood nigga. They don't know. I come from the hood, but I done elevated past that. I'm an educated young black man. I'm doing my thing out here, bro. Ignorance is fucking futile. I don't respect ignorance. I have no tolerance for ignorance. Fuck that. If you ain't working on this, you ain't working on shit. You're gonna stay exactly where you are. And I've never been happy where I was at. Not once in my life. You get bad areas because it's easy for them to convict people. I believe that too, Daddy B. Police are hired to generate money to the county, not to protect and serve so many of our laws. Yeah, I agree with that 100%. I believe that 100%. Um, Big Daddy Beef, I agree with you 100%, bro. I believe we do need law and order, but I believe jail arresting people has become a business. It creates a lot of jobs. It creates a lot of jobs. Lawyers need to eat. Judge need to eat. Clerk need to eat. Bailiff need to eat. Uh, oh, baby girl, send me some. I'm about to get out of here. I'm getting tired, y'all. and I'm twisted. I need to go to sleep. I gotta get up early and fight the power to be. Los Angeles Spike. Oh, shout out to my man. Once again, you ever come to LA, you got a room in the pool here. Your knowledge is appreciated. Los Angeles Spike, I might take you up on that by next summer because I beat this case. I plan on doing lot more audits, and I plan on traveling the country, and I will make it out there, back out there, Cali. I ain't been to Los Angeles, but I plan on coming back out there, and then maybe Bebo. I think Bebo, my troll, is out there. He been challenging me for years. I'll whoop your ass if you want to link up, bro. I'll whoop your ass, and then we can go hit some J's and talk shit. But I've been wanting to smack you a couple times. Yeah, shout out to Los Angeles Spike. I'm gonna post this one, read it. Our only defense these days is to keep our mouths shut and record at our own protection. Cops these days can mute and pause body cams. They all also edit them later. Some things disappear. 100. He is 100% correct. Listen, these are facts on the screen. Record every stop on your own. They always say, "Oh, we recording it right here." Sometimes you can't get the video. Sometimes the video ain't got sound. Sometimes it's all fucked up. He's 100% right. Take that into your own hands. Psycho Dad, good night, Rolando. Got a dip. It was great chilling with you. Good luck tomorrow. You should go live more. It's been lit. I appreciate you, Psycho Dad, Jesse. I come from, hold up, 203 South Capitol Street, DC. I was brought up straight hood. No one saw me as white. Everyone saw me as hood. Hey, I'm familiar with that area. My mom from Southeast, not that part, but yeah, I know what area you're talking about. I'm very familiar with it. Yeah, and hey, look, thugged out white boys get treated just like me. I don't know if you white, you could be Hispanic, but hey, I know. I got friends of all nationalities, bro. I'm very aware of that. Hey, look, I appreciate y'all tuning in. There's 14, 13 people left on the live. Please go ahead and drop a like before I get out here just to help the YouTube algorithm out. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna read a little bit. I'm gonna watch this video. My man, if he emailed it to me, I'm gonna check this shit out. And I appreciate y'all support 100%. Thanks a lot for tuning in. This has been a long live. Those for everybody who done said in, you a winner. You're a winner in my book. Rolando Bass appreciates you. I love you all. Good vibes to everybody. I wish y'all the best in life. Hopefully tonight I can drop at least one of these traffic stops. I told y'all I got 3 of them that I haven't even posted yet. I know everybody been waiting for me to get pulled over again. It has happened 3 more times. I will be posting the video soon, if not tonight. Thanks a lot, y'all, for tuning in once again. And salute to all of you. I'm out of this bitch.